And in short, anti-Semitism is alive and well.
What?
We didn't have.
What?
Well, okay. That's a statement to start up on. Hi, Bem. I don't know
And that's
yet.
a wrap, everyone.
And that scene.
Okay, bye.
Cut.
I'm sitting here sewing on a shirt while it's on my body, and now I feel smart.
You got yourself
Somebody
some
clip
scabbies?
that. Clip that.
Breathe, Junie.
Hey, Junie. Honest question.
Yeah.
Your lungs.
Uh-huh.
They work?
Not currently.
Okay, that's not really an answer. All I heard was...
How's that? Better for you?
Yeah, a little bit. Also, I just cleared my throat. Like, God, holy shit. I can taste Skittles.
Yeah, this is why you bring your here. That's why you're here at Start a Stream, Ben, because...
Miss you, Bim. Hope you
No,
get a
you
good
get a
night's sleep.
tiny special edition toothpick. We just talked about this just before we went live. That's what you get for being here at the starter stream. You get a tiny special edition toothpick.
And that tiny special toothpick may or may not have a bladed
It
dissolution.
may or may not. It may or may not be made of rowan wood. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, walk it off. You're a professional. Oh.
It might have been manufactured by a interesting Tremere.
I don't know.
You got a splinter.
Can Diego use that?
I mean, if it's already been in a store sold with the ritual, anybody could use it.
Oh, Rob.
You can mass produce them.
You take like 30 of them, and you put them in a sabo, and then you pour wax over them so they stay together, and you put that sabo in a shotgun shell.
You're about to meet your maker.
Unfortunately, I think I'm fairly certain the rule for the ritual base is it basically along the lines of like that won't work. That won't.
That or you're doing it
Why?
individually. You have to do all of those individually.
But
Oh, we could do that.
Actually, strictly speaking, like it technically won't work on a toothpick either because you have to carve, like you have
Right.
to actually have to carve the runic symbols into it also.
Yes.
Oh, you
feel
could
the
be
need to-
surprised how
you can do little microaggressions
Honey, yeah.
on there. It's fine.
I feel the need to point out for chat, they're talking about adding more weapons to the squirrel. This was a bad idea from the get-go.
No.
Fortunately, we don't have any blood sorcerers in this group, so
Yes.
currently.
let alone one at level
Currently.
5.
A lot can happen to, any one of us at any time.
I don't know what you're talking about that you have none to me.
Oh,
But
fuck.
you're not in the coterie.
This is true. But she is
But-
a Tremere Primogen.
How many goons does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a death
A Tootsie
stick?
Pop.
No, a death stick.
A death stick?
Death
Let's
stick.
find out. One. Ow.
Uh-oh. Got the mom voice. I'm scared.
No, I got her. Just let her know she's muted and she can unmute
Thanks.
herself. No worries. The Guru are a little bit fussy today.
You're muted.
You're muted.
I muted you.
That was deliberate. I was reminding them that dying while I'm on stream's a bad call.
Why are we dying while everyone's on stream? That's just bad.
Dying
They're
is just
all
a fancy way of saying
boys.
murder.
Oh, well, I only had a girl.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
there's your problem.
they're all boys. Trying to die is a daily occurrence.
I wasn't trying to go for a second because you know what? It wasn't gonna work. Not at least for my lifestyle at that time. Oh dear God. Anyhow, hi. How are you guys all doing today?
We're doing great.
Everyone all
This could-
right?
This can only end well.
Of
Okay.
course, it can only end well.
I
So
don't think he's been playing the same game.
this is true. Well, to recap, you got two bodies in two book coffins. Yay. You've got a Nula Sombra. You've done an attack on Maxwell, which he wasn't home. You killed 5 abominations.
Is that all?
I think that's a recap. So, and you have custody of both coffins because Penny, our new La Sombra, drove them to Chicago and put them in the vault as per requested by Daly.
Might be dead,
I would
but
go
she still
along with
thinks fast.
I'd go along with my little scratch and sniff to make sure that she was okay.
That's going to lead to a couple interesting things. One, upon confirmation that the bodies are secure, Morgan would try to find a way to contact a specific person by the name of Evelyn Stevens
Mm-hmm.
and offer an exchange.
Well, here's the thing: is that by the time you guys were all done, there was a picture of an 8-ball left on Kyle, Roderick, whatchamacallit,
right.
Malachi's seat.
Old Codric.
Are we calling him Cadric?
Let's not.
Okay,
And
so,
say
Sounds
we
like a
didn't.
vote of approval to me.
okay,
I
so
don't need to give
multi-name-
to shoot me.
multi-named guy on his bike was a picture of an 8-ball, and it was signed to Anole to contact. That might be a way to get that done through the ultimate of ultimate Nosferatu with you, named Anole.
So, sorry. I guess Anole will try and contact Camilla.
How are you contacting her? Out of utter curiosity. And by the way, is this the same
Did
night
she-
or is this after, like the night after or so?
And I think Anole would try and contact them as soon as possible. I believe there was some contact through. I'm not sure. Ella left Anole a number. I thought there was an exchange at some point. Forgive me if I was wrong.
No, that's fine.
So they will send out a contact. If not, they will send it through the grapevine of the Whisper Network of Nos and say, please let Pramila know that Nolan wants to get as soon as possible. And they would probably, like, since they've been hiding out in the sewers, probably arrange to meet there because that's where we're Nos hang.
Yeah. So I want everyone to do rouse checks because it is a new Saturday. Yay for you all! And
Pass.
Very excited about that. Oh
Yes.
God, did we get a chance to feed after all that?
Yes, you would have gotten a chance. This is like the next
okay.
Saturday. So during the week.
Killed something because that's where it landed.
Uh-oh. You're killing something?
Anole's hungry.
All right.
Need a snack.
Yeah, Scratch and Sniff needs a snack too.
Father Sniff does not need a snack.
Okay. So, Nola, you are staying where?
Anole's been staying in a haven in the sewers.
Okay, and I'm assuming everyone else is either in the Chicago penthouse or in Gary.
Yeah,
Morgan
I mean,
would be.
Yeah,
Morgan, yeah.
Go ahead.
You go. You go.
Rochambeau.
They decently near to the former Anarch Haven because they'd be checking up on that. Hell, they'd probably be checking the. No, let's go ballsy. They've been setting up a shop near one of the ley lines locations.
All right. In Gary or in Chicago?
Probably in so the one in Chicago's the one in the Chicago, I believe, was the really scary one that was near the other one. So it would probably be the one in Gary.
Okay. So you're in Gary. Where is everyone else at? Welcome, animation.
Daily Center.
Okay, you're in the Daily Center.
Yeah.
Where
Squirrel.
Scratch and Sniff ended up.
I'm in his pocket.
Okay, it's Daily Center. Broderick.
Probably, he'd probably go to Daily Center because he absolutely wants to be involved with what happens to Juggler.
Okay, Scratch and Sniff's in Chicago, so that means Papa Sniff is in Chicago. So, we're going to start with the one that's not in Chicago for a moment, because Onoli gonna Onole. And you're in the Leylined Haven there, correct? So you get a little scratch at the door.
They get up real quick because it's not, a semi-dangerous place to sleep, but so they get up real quick. But scratching at the side is definitely how Pramila announced herself last time. So they're gonna turn on. They're gonna take a peek out.
There's a little rat that's scratching on the thing, waiting for
All
you
right.
to answer.
They answer.
It will look at you, sniff, and then run the opposite way.
All right. They're gonna lock up that haven as best they can and follow the rat.
Okay. And the rat will lead you back to that same little area underneath that one church.
Yeah, it would be very close to there. So, yeah, they head under, knowing where that place is.
And you'll see that woman again, dressed all in black, with the veil and the hat and everything.
Good evening, Pramila. Or perhaps would you prefer me to refer to you as 8-Ball?
You can call me whatever you like. Either or.
Also, Anole will be wearing that number that we discussed.
Which number? There were several numbers, if I remember correctly.
Let me.
Are we in the Capri Sun dress?
Yeah, but it's Capri Sun dress. Only it's got kind of parachute pants. Because it went super 80s. Oh, right. Did we discuss that this would be the tearaway pants?
Probably because you were wearing the.
I remember this conversation. I hate that we had conversation.
Oh, it was the
But
parrot.
it did happen.
Yeah, it was the tearaway pants, and then you had the bright yellow thigh highs on.
Yes. Sorry, no, I think I would go with the bright yellow thigh highs and,
Was it the clear platformed shoes with the dice in them
I believe so.
that you click clack and we could hear everything?
Yeah, and they got like a coat that's made of plastic. Just, it's like one of those murder robes, only it's like made of garbage bags.
Yeah. And she'll just look at.
How do I delete somebody else's words?
Good question.
Called shot.
Yeah.
If no one who heard them survived, were they really uttered?
Wow, how tree in the woods are you? So Pramila will just kind of look Anole up and down. Find a friend to dominate and forgetful mind. You're not wrong.
I mean, so by the way, when I say a Capri Sun dress, it's made like a dress, like a little shift. For on them, it's not really much of a dress. It's just sort of like shapeless. It's kind of like it is literally made of a bunch of Capri Sun packs, kind of duct taped together back.
Yeah, it was a corset dress that was made out of Capri Suns, and you laced it in the back. Yeah. Pramila just looks.
And end stream.
Pramila just looks Danola up and down.
So how are you doing this evening?
Slowly lifts up her veil, and you can see the Scalia-like face.
Well, you're
It's-
looking lovely this evening.
Thank you. No, may I ask where you find your fashion at?
Oh, I got a stylist.
Pop culture, I'm assuming, yes.
Yeah, I'm told this is haute couture.
She'll walk over and extend her glove hands to Anole. Almost like asking to hold Anole's hand.
Oh, okay. Do you want to like for premonition? Is this something to do with the ley lines?
She'll just extend her hand out to you.
Put their hand.
I'm sorry, my dear, but they lied to you. That's so not haute couture.
Maybe it's in Cutter. I don't know. They probably mispronounced it.
Have you ever heard of trash couture?
No, I mean, I'm told this is. I was told this was environmentally sound.
You're wearing plastic. How environmentally sound is that?
It's recycled.
You know plastic can only be recycled once before it is break down. You can't break it down again, correct?
Oh, I guess I gotta wear this more than once then. I'll have to ask. Put this with.
I rarely use this phrase, but you poor sweet summer child. May I take you shopping one evening?
I mean, maybe if we survive the multiple antes, one Methuselah, another Methuselah way, a secret cult, and people trying to bomb us in the day.
Oh, that's just Mr. Daly. The bomb threats are usually, normal.
This is why I rest my day sleep with him.
Why is he gonna be on ground zero? That's rather brave.
I mean, what do you mean? I'm just, hiding out in the sewers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hmm.
So, you want to know things. What do you want to know?
Well, see this. We had a very loud message that people wanted to find this juggler, and he seems to be coordinating stuff for them for quite a while.
He was the Baron.
Yeah, maybe. It seems like in the absence of leadership, they've ended up getting played by a lot of folks.
Makes sense.
Which is sad, but it's easy to happen for anarchs.
So you found Juggler. I'm assuming you want to get in contact with his child, yes?
Yeah, also figure out what things are gonna there, because
One of them
dealing with a lot
knows.
of unpredictable people. And I'd rather less explosions.
Evelyn is a bit unpredictable. She's been off a rocker for quite some time. She was hopelessly devoted to him. Well, I have a landline number for you. She doesn't deal in cell phones.
Understandable. Okay.
Slightly
At
more.
least she deals with a phone, so that's something. God,
See?
have you ever had to communicate with someone through pigeon?
dear Anole, I'm older than what you think.
Oh.
Yes, I have. Carrier pigeon, actually.
Oh, okay.
Long
Well,
before
you
the phone was developed.
Oh, sorry. You just look so modern.
Thank you. I try to be, or I try to keep up.
But I guess that would be very much appreciated, and I think it would be to all our purposes if things could settle down.
You're not telling me. She'll hand Anole a card.
Okay.
You can reach her at
There.
that number. I wouldn't just say Evelyn or Evie. You remember how just use her appropriate name.
Does she go by a title? Since the old Baron's absent,
Yes,
she
she's
claimed
been
it
going.
herself.
Anita and her were trying to share power. And then Anita, shall I say, went into the arms of Mel Davis.
Noel is trying to keep up. Do they remember who Mal Davis is?
Mel Davis is one of the anarchs in East Chicago, and is also the one who formulated the 3 seats within the Chicago Council for anarchs.
Oh, okay, that's good, right? That he should have been the calming influence, right?
We're hoping that Mel Davis is. Yes, she's been doing this for a while, and both Evelyn and Anita tend to fly fast, loose, and free. I think it's because of their clans.
Okay. Maybe we could get a talk with this guy before.
Who?
Oh, well, we'll see. We'll see. First things first.
Mhm.
Reach out. Tell them I'd like to. Yeah, I guess. Thank you for the landline. We'll figure out a way to talk.
Tell Daly that there's been some tapping in his structures, and currently his structures are intact, but if he doesn't fortify his foundation, things might start to crack. It's not a euphemism, nor is it any problem. I'm not trying to cause problems. I just noticed that his structure is starting to crack a bit more.
Okay.
It's
Wait.
human construction.
Not a euphemism?
No, I'm really talking about his building.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
My
Especially
father
don't want.
was a head architect that helped plan and create Chicago as it is.
Oh, wow, that's really cool. I guess out of respect, what do I owe you for this exchange?
Making sure the annex leave Gary and most of Chicago.
Okay.
I will give you one little tidbit of advice. Your gargoyle friend and Winnetka dug a little bit too deep underground. Hence
no.
why the foundations are weak.
Oh no.
Can't build a city on the skeletons of its old past when you start to dig out the skeletons.
There's a lot of skeletons in this closet.
You have no idea. A lot of us died to build this city up where it is. You've heard of the Great Fire, right?
Yeah. My schools weren't that bad.
Hi.
Oh, are you,
Oh, I've completely died during that.
oh,
Oh, good times. Not really.
my, condolences?
Thank you. I appreciate that. You better go tell Daly. He's got some deals to make. Oh, and do tell your prince. Hurry up now. We're waiting.
Oh, God.
Don't worry.
Right.
We've been keeping things quiet for the past week.
Well, let's hope we don't make things too loud again.
Fingers crossed, but one never knows.
About that other gargoyle, is he? I've looked into some of the stuff he's done in the past, but we don't really know the why or how what he does.
Nobody knows.
Is there any way to keep people from falling into his sway?
How about I come up with a plan and present it to you next week?
That'd be great. I just
Deep
I
breath.
got a oh boy. Yeah, all right. Don't need to breathe anymore.
She'll move and take Resplendent Lord from her shoulder and offer it to Enola, going, "Great conversationalist. Daly's waiting."
And Resplendent Lord's like, this one's fashion. Much superior. Must you return me to this footstool?
Resplendent Lord, with due respects, we'll take care of your footstool in the weeks to come to make sure that their hot couture is more of a appropriate couture.
You know I can hear you, Resplendent. Silence, footstool.
Resplendent Lord, when we turn around and change your footstools, look, they will no longer be your footstool. Correct? We had this discussion.
The haughty lizard just grumbles. And Enola. And they make their way off to go see Daly at Daly Plaza. And they're gonna sneak because best not be seen coming and going from there.
That's fair. So
First place.
while that has happened, what's going on in Daily Plaza?
Mute skis.
Apparently mute skis. One of the things that Morgan is going to be doing is we had set up for Alan Sovereign's assistant to make an information drop at Daly Plaza at the parking garage. So he would have been waiting for her. That would have been last night. He would have been waiting for her. Did she show up?
She did, and she gave you the weekly download of what was going on. Nothing has actually changed too much, but you do see the negotiations of possibly annexing Gary in the works due to somebody's, shall we say, in-depth information known as Mr. M.
Okay.
Then you see, the boring Primogen meetings, nothing really of note there. Listening to people come in and out. They did a couple of open courts and another 2 private conversations with Mr. M.
Okay. Well, I'm going to renew the dominate orders for the Submerge Directive.
Mm-hmm.
Going to pop the rationalize in there again. And I'm going to make sure that copies of the information that I have get to Roderick. And I'm actually going to ask Penny if she still wants to be the go-between between myself and her mistress, or if she wants me sending info directly.
Penny will remind Dee that she can't talk on the phone anymore, so everything is done email. If he would wish to help her with the email, because technology, yeah, that would be appreciated.
On that note,
He crippled her.
do you want to Do you want to remain as you are, or I do have some favors that I could bring in that might be able to alter your character sheet somewhat.
How do you do that?
I am owed major boons by the technocracy. It's not without risk.
Sorry, I should not have clicked the link while I am trying to do this. I clicked the link.
I think that the reaction was just about perfect. That was good timing. Well done.
Okay. She's gonna go. I'm confused. I mean, how does the technocracy do what?
Penny, were you in the room when some of my contacts extracted the sheriff from the tower before it collapsed?
Yeah.
You remember what they did to restore her?
Yes.
They loaded her as a character into a game and made alterations to her character sheet.
Are you telling me I'm a game piece?
I'm telling you
I know
that
I'm a
if you would,
pawn, but still.
I want you to be your own person, and I want you to be happy with your situation. So if you're unhappy, I'm willing to take steps to change it.
I don't know. Where is Ozzy? You have to tell me. We're in Penny's office right now.
I probably would have been. I mean, I'm
If you
eagle
wanna-
eyeing her because I know what it is to be a newbie.
If you want to walk in, you are.
Oh yeah.
She's
All
just
right.
like she'll look at this go. Because I'm assuming he kind of
I saunter in.
yeah, Daly has gotten the ump jump on Penny because he knows her schedule. And he's giving her this offer, and then all of a sudden Ozzy comes in.
Probably
Evening, Ozzy.
glass of Vitae or something for her. Evening.
Hi, Ozzy. Or am I calling you Dad? What am I calling you? I refuse to call you Vamp Daddy, which I heard is now the newest craze.
I think that's just a Tommy thing.
Oh.
What have you called me up until now?
Mr. Mendez or Ozzy?
Yeah. Ozzy's fine.
Big
enough.
O.
Ozzy's fine.
Down with the sickness.
Ozzy. Oz.
Great and powerful.
No. Don't stroke the ego like that. Ozzy is fine.
Well, then we'll just call you the Wizard.
Gonna place the glass down in front of her. Be sure to drink.
Okay, I did. Thank you. That was delicious.
Is there a blood bond in play that's been reinforced now?
She's already got a 6-point blood bond because
Yeah.
child.
Yeah.
Understand,
Killed her
but-
with immediate future. No. I'm pretty sure for blood bonds it has to be taken straight from the vein, right? So
Okay.
yeah, it wouldn't have been refreshed. It was just Oneg, with cherry spritzer probably, because he's been keeping an eye on what she likes.
She's just right now blood. Yeah, I'll drink.
Yeah, newbie, thirsty, yum, 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 yum. Borderline ravenous probably.
You're not wrong. And I'm assuming Squirrel's been in pocket, yes?
I think that's what she said before.
Yeah, I was in his pocket.
You're still in the pocket.
Well, it's probably shooting glitter by now, but yes.
Oh, Melody's way. Watching the poof of glitter. Now all we just need is Roderick coming in here kind of freaking out over glitter.
Can we
Yeah,
not?
it's the Spider-Man scene of everybody pointing at each other, like. Did I walk into on
I'll be
something?
respectful this time.
No, actually, starting up my. I'm so used to doing all this stuff, and now I've got to. I'm just trying to get used to everything. I feel like I've missed half the day.
That will pass in time.
Oh, good. That just sounds so helpful.
Well, it's important to keep somewhat of a routine, even if you're doing the nights rather than the days. It keeps your mind off of... And just points to the fangs.
Oh, I was thought you meant like playing with shadows, because I can do some excellent shadow puppetry now.
So one thing that helped me transition is I started making lists of all the things I would have done during the day when I had the opportunity and handing them off to an assistant to do.
I wouldn't know. I always considered that as my morning to-do list. I had a morning to-do list, an afternoon to-do list, an evening to-do list, and a night to-do list.
You really are marvelous.
I know.
Have
really
you-
need another assistant?
Oh, his retainer is now become, I guess, our retainer for the moment, so I can train them on everything that I did.
I believe that's an adequate description. Do you need another or one of your own? I'm willing to help facilitate that.
I can't. No, we're good. I just want to know. I just know. All I know is that I feel that Fiorenza is going to be coming here soon. I don't know if it's now or next week or years from. All I know is that Mama F is pissed.
I
Paperwork is on the desk in front of her. Shut up.
a few stacks.
I'd say
Oh, good.
it starts from this side of the desk, and it just varies in different sizes all the way around because it's tax time and other stuff. And yeah, this is Penny's work.
Her work's about to start finding the floor.
Squirrel jumps out of pocket and just starts trashing it all.
Ah!
No, I wasn't talking for Melody. I was just saying, like, that's what I imagine is going to happen.
Is that what happens?
We're all looking at
If
Melody
she
now.
keeps doing paperwork, yeah.
Look, I'll finish all this soon, and then I can teach the retainer how to do all of this.
Speaking
Don't
of,
do it and
retainer,
then teach the retainer. Teach the retainer to do it.
Retainer is...
Jane.
human?
Yes.
Aware?
Yes.
Is it Jean or
Constrained.
Becky? I can't remember anymore.
I mean, you've got a pool.
This is fair.
Question, Bailey.
Yes.
Have you ever raised 2 children?
No.
Do you remember what it was like in your first year being close to human vitae?
No.
Best to push it off for a while.
I mean, he still is a. I came in. That's why I'm here, or was here.
Yeah.
You're
Your
still
fingers are
here.
called why?
Okay, the squirrel got a major jolt too. This is great.
Resplendent Nord came out of nowhere and just, hello, Squirrely. Where are your nuts now?
I'm not asking him that question.
This
Hi.
is fair. This is fair. Yeah. I don't think she wants to answer that question either yet. So, Petty will bring out to the fact that Morgan actually technically is still. He's only what, 1 year or 2 years dead?
I think 2.
Okay. And Penny won't bring up the fact that, that's why she's here. Well, she was supposed to be training him to be in the world of Ventru. And then the door rings. And Penny's like, I'll get it.
No.
No.
Shit.
But the door.
Gotta find a notepad and write on the thingy-jigget. Don't you pay other people for your taxes?
I do.
She doesn't pay taxes.
I do. I paid
1%.
$10.38 last year, Ozzy.
That was for the hot dogs on the street corner. That doesn't count. Feeding those
No,
little
that was,
children that you nom dom later.
That was property tax on my ownership stake in Daily Plaza. And he goes to get the door.
Well-
Squirrel's just gonna start shoving paperwork into bags and off the desk.
While Penny is screaming, another girl is already headed to the door. I got it, Mr. Daly, no worries. And she'll open the door.
I'm going to pop all of my all of my things because I have a bad feeling.
And as the door opens, Roderick, you see Daly heading towards the door, a plucky young woman opening up the door for you, and you hear Penny panically anxiety scream. And the retainer just smiles, going, welcome in.
You're muted, sir.
Who are you?
Becky Hamilton, I am Mr. Daly's retainer and being trained by Penny.
Buddy, please don't poke the fish.
I've always been in the background.
There's a semi-audible growl from the back of his throat.
Let's
Mr.
just
Roderick,
put arms
I'm
and
just
shoulders.
opening up the door so that you could come in. I am unarmed. See, I have nothing up my sleeves, quite literally.
Roderick, good evening. This is Becky, Penny's assistant. She has been for some time.
Just in the background. Sorry, just gonna come in so I can close the door and I'll disappear. Really, you will not know I'm around, like I have been for many months.
I'm going to be terrible for a moment.
Oh, yay!
Hi, terrible. I'm Dad. Fuck.
Hi, Dad. Fuck, it's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
Fine.
3 and another 3 and a 1 for power bonus. We're going to use unerring pursuit. I want to track what this woman does.
Okay! Wow! Sure!
Overly protective.
Pass the rouse check.
Dad mode.
Why are your fingers so cold?
Don't ask these questions.
Okay,
Especially-
that is
Somebody was in the freezer earlier.
Alright.
It's snowing.
Roderick
it's
is
fine.
feeling petty. I'm going to use willpower.
Oh, Christ almighty! This poor retainer!
Okay,
Mary
that
Joseph
is
and
a
all the
second
fucking
crit.
saints.
So 4, 8, 9. The next 9 days. Anytime I look in a reflective surface, I will catch a glimpse of the last time of what she is doing. The last time she consciously saw her reflection.
Christ, you want me to break that down right now? It's pretty easy.
The catch, however, is that for the same 9 days, anytime she looks at her own reflection, she'll see Roderick standing behind her.
Oh, you know that's gonna severely creep her out because she pretty much lives in Daily Plaza.
There are
gonna
windows
Kid, creep
everywhere.
her out. She's dealing with me.
So for 9 days, okay, All right, insert paranoia mode now. Got you.
Yeah, but the worst thing about the power is that you don't know it's been done until the first time you see your reflection,
Yeah.
and that's if you even know what's going on.
She probably won't, because the next time she looks at her reflection is probably when she opens up the fucking microwave, and then she's gonna see Roderick right behind her.
Mm-hmm.
You
That's
do realize
creepy.
they've got
Open, close, open, close.
worse of all is they have steel appliances.
Assuming Roderick's got enough conscience for that to matter.
Yeah. Do expect random screaming in this episode.
Oh. Down headphones.
It's too late. We already started that.
So as Penny is screaming, and Becky has the door open, and she's just trying to let Roderick in. It's this.
The unsuspecting victim.
Was that a Blink 82 reference?
Yeah.
Okay, it's the final countdown. Either in or out. Let's go, Roderick.
He'll come in, just kind of side-eye her.
Stitch called him Roderick.
No, that was the storyteller.
Oh.
Okay.
She's just
I was
like,
going to say that.
she looks at Daly
Also-
for some help because
And just as a note for everybody else to get Kyle's mental mood, he's still doing the jeans, button work shirt, and duster like he did when he first showed up.
Ah. Fetching young lad.
once he walks in, literally, she closes the door as quickly as she can, locks it, and then scurries away. And in about 30 to 45 seconds, you'll hear a scream. At the same time, Penny is like, freaking out as the squirrel is destroying all of her paperwork.
Nutsy, quit playing with my children.
I wasn't destroying it. I'm bagging it. It's going to a tax person.
That's exactly what's going on.
Roderick will go to the room that Penny is screaming in. What's going on?
I just point straight to the squirrel.
And Sarah Squirrel! Oh shit! That's my own pie. I can't. Oh Christ. Hold on. I'll be back in a minute.
Hold please while we connect you to our next available supporter. Water's everywhere!
Dice tea!
Oh god. I would like to apologize for what has just befouled your keyboard.
That's why I keep my cup all the way over.
That's the
It is!
reason why
My hands!
cans are empty.
It's next to my screen.
I can't. I got 3 fucking monitors.
The squirrel's going to point at the paperwork and point at the bag. And yeah, I'm trying to explain shit, but I'm a squirrel, so you have no idea what the hell I'm doing.
Grandly gesture while chittering.
Shoving paperwork in the bag.
Kind of like that.
Yeah, next season you need to play the squirrel dude.
Ow.
No, there can only be one monster in the party. I'm pretty sure that role's already taken by somebody else.
We've been trading off that role from one scene to the next for a while now.
No, I'm confident that we have more than one monster in this coterie at this point.
And
aren't we pretty monsters?
I mean, yes.
Like
So Penny's gonna.
we are all monsters.
Yes.
That's the.
Yeah. So Penny's gonna be like, she's taking all my paperwork, putting them in there, and I'm supposed to train Becky. I'm supposed to bring it with. Oh my god.
You know what?
Not to mention
You know what?
all that's with Fiora.
All right.
This is gonna
all
kill
right.
me.
You know, we are going to think about why you are training Morgan's assistant on Fiorenza's paperwork another time, because that's an entirely separate issue. Melody, leave the paperwork. Someone needs to do it, and it's like someone needs to do it, and that person needs to get trained. Penny,
Oh, thank God I'm behaving.
Penny,
Yes.
that is going to wait for now.
Okay. I was just trying
Now
to
it's
do
time
my-
for some. Now it's time for some of your training.
And there's another scream. What's going on?
Don't worry about it. Let's figure out what the fuck we're gonna do about Juggler.
Squirrel's just giving Roderick the stink eye now, like, what did you do?
Anoli, are you going to Daily Center? Okay. A couple more things and then we'll bring you in, okay? What do you mean we're gonna... What do you mean we're gonna do a jug? Oh my god. That's who we brought? Wait, who's in the other casket?
Prince Modius Agari.
Yay.
So
Don't worry,
wait,
I'll show you how our clan does it.
On that note, Morgan will walk in at this point from having gone to check with Becky to
screen.
see what's going on.
Becky will just constantly say, I went to go put my hair up and then I saw my in the bathroom and the guy who just let in was behind me. So there you go. And then the second
Archons
scream
are inescapable. Remember that. And walks out.
You're a fucking monster and I love it.
You're both gonna wind up covered in glitter before this is done.
Christ almighty!
Jesus Christ. Talk about shitting or getting off the pot.
Damn! I mean, I'm proud of you as acting adventure, but damn!
Fucking A.
It's like Morgan, he grew up.
That big mirror energy right there.
I mean, you're not wrong.
So Morgan will pop his head in and say, all right, I've got a plan. I think you'll like it. So we have the sire of the person who ordered the debacle that hurt Penny. And his children wants her sire back. We also, in the very same room where the sire is held, we have a trap which was designed to hold Ferox. I believe if it'll hold Ferox, it'll hold Juggler's children.
So you're trying to trap Juggler's child. To what end?
Oh, I want to give them both to Fiorenza.
So then true.
If anyone's going to make them suffer appropriately, it's her. She's even more creative than you.
Oh, don't challenge the man in your tower.
I don't want to make them suffer. I want to put a bomb in Juggler's stomach and have it go off while she's standing right there.
Well, I would be happy with that outcome as well, but I want something to give Fiorenza to sate her ire so that it's not taken out on myself or Penny.
While you guys are talking about this, Lenola, you've traveled pretty quick. You took the red eye. You got up to Daily. You got up to the door. You rang the bell.
Did I notice anyone on my way over?
No.
No one watching. No one.
It's an average evening, ironically enough.
Oh yeah, that actually makes them very worried.
Yeah, I know, right? And when you open the door, you see a plucky young woman, a little bit frayed now, hair's a little askew, kind of shaking a little bit, happy to know that she's going to a wooden door where there's no reflection on it, and she'll open up the door.
And Anole doesn't recognize.
Hello?
Oh, they wouldn't be seen first of all, because
Right. We'll only sees the door open, and she's like, "Hello."
they're just gonna walk in. They don't know this person. Gonna walk around, check to see if everyone's still in. Walk past her if they're okay with her presence.
Ding
Hello.
dong ditchers.
Are they still arguing, casually over there?
Just close the door and she walks away. And you do hear the voices coming from Penny's office. What?
They-
Written?
Morgan does have watchers for his haven, so there would be a security protocol in place. If there's a ding dong ditch in Daily Plaza, she would be supposed to be contacting security.
Okay. Good to know that. Joe will do just that.
Anole goes through the room, walks up, goes over to where everyone's arguing, walks behind. Let's roll for this. Ozzy, or no, Penny. Penny. They're gonna walk. Penny.
Please don't tell me she's gonna go, "I'm here, Grandmama. It's me, Anastasia."
No, they're just gonna whisper behind her. So who's the new girl?
Her assistant. Also, what is that amalgamation you're wearing?
They haven't
haven't-
uncloaked yet.
Oh, my
Oh,
apologies.
so-
No, that's why they just you see no one there and just a whisper behind Penny.
When Penny screams, the squirrel's gonna fall off the desk because she
Hi.
didn't see that coming.
Hi. And she'll look around like, "Anole,
Is
that's I'm training her."
Is the new girl okay?
I-
The no new person.
Yes, she's fully
Don't want
aware.
to assume.
No, she is. And then you hear another systematic scream.
I'll go ahead and tell her that it's okay then. They are going to walk off for a bit and uncloak behind her in that number.
So
hang on.
when
Question.
Becky loses her shit, the squirrel's going to spontaneously combust in glitter.
I have a question
Yeah.
for the storyteller.
Yeah.
That Capri sundress that we saw imaged earlier,
Mhm.
is that enough of a reflection for her to see Roderick standing
God.
behind her?
Capri
in the
Sun
reflection
packages
from
are
the-
not that reflective.
They aren't.
No.
Well, I mean, depends. Is there a layer
I
of
stand
tape
by
over keeping them
asking the
together?
question.
no,
Because
no,
if
no.
it's if it's shipping tape that's holding it all together, then yes.
No, it's not.
Because that shit's super reflective. You can see everything.
Let me look at this
Penny's
outfit.
wastebasket is having a squirrel-flavored tantrum and spouting glitter at random at this point because I
You
didn't
know-
cause either of those screams.
All of a sudden,
No, they're letting that. I'll let her know so she doesn't trip off your security unnecessarily. You walk over.
and you'll see Becky like looking at the protocol sheet, and she's calling, and she's starting to go through it. Right?
And she has a whisper from, "You're Miss Penny's assistant, then."
Yeah. Ah! Oh, sweet Jesus! Who put you in
Can
that
you, ugly?
outfit? Is she
Uh,
visible now or no?
I'm gonna roll. See if I spare the assistant this. Yeah, they spare the assistant this. So full unveiling's gonna be near the rest of the coterie.
She'll just go. Ah! Who said that?
Take a
Because
deep. It's okay. It's okay. You take a deep breath. I am a friend of the Mr. Daly's.
you're not the strange guy that I keep seeing when I look in my reflection in the mirror, are you?
Oh no, is it a cowboy look? It's the cowboy looking guy.
Yeah, it's the man who growled at me at the door.
Oh, I'm really sorry. Look, he's in a mood. Just ignore him. He's not really there.
I'd love to ignore him.
A lot of weird
Unfortunately,
things
he
happen.
always appears behind me when I see my reflection. And I've
Yeah.
been screaming several times during this evening.
Yeah, look, just take a deep breath. You'll get used to it after a while. He just does that. You know, he gets to know new people when he's really nervous about it. He just sort of does that.
That's
It's
really
not socially
rude.
acceptable. That's
It's not socially. It's very rude and invasive. He should stop that.
Meanwhile, in the next,
Yeah, doesn't help
meanwhile in the other room, Roderick's pulled out his phone, doesn't turn on the screen. He just uses the reflection.
And he's seeing all the. She's been in his. He's seeing all the places in Daly's apartment
No,
that he did not
it's-
want to see.
It's only the most
don't worry.
recent one. It's only the most recent one.
Oh, then you see her in the bathroom and she was getting changed because she had spilled coffee all over her white blouse. Thank you very much.
look. Don't worry. He's super paranoid at first. Eventually, he'll get used to you, and then sometimes he will also threaten to kill people for you.
I don't
You
think
literally-
will.
That's a good result.
You just turn around and see her go to the liquor cabinet, pull out some vodka, pop off the tap, and take at least 3 shots just by drinking.
Yes, that's a standard coping mechanism.
Assistant's an alcoholic.
Becoming one very easily. Good take. Good.
Don't worry, just
It's
look,
fine. The Vitae will keep the liver healed. It's fine.
It's true. It will. That is a thing the Vitae
Yeah.
will do for ghouls.
Just don't worry, just breathe, and you just learn to roll with it. Don't worry. Look, hey, it could be worse. Have possessed demons around you.
But go ahead.
Anyways, welcome to the team. They look at the desk. Becky. Not even appearing, they just walk straight out.
And
And then they appear in front of everyone in that dress.
Penny.
So,
My God.
so I got the number for, and they're looking through their bag. I got the number for, got into contact with some people. I got a contact. So there's some news of, what's now? Why is the guns out?
Melody.
What intonation are you wearing?
Dress?
If
Look,
you
we
call
don't-
this
Yes, but,
Hakature, I'm going to have to shadow noodle you.
I'm told it's not hot critter, but
You mean Hakature?
hot kachu.
I will use my newfound noodles on you.
Anyways, I got this from my. This is the latest outfit I got from my stylist.
You have another one.
I don't think I've changed them.
Stares at Nutsy. You fucked up.
What it was on my. It was there at the crack of dusk, like it always is.
Melody's gonna go human and tell him, "Look, I'm eating them as fast as I can."
No. This
Please
is the
don't
same
murder-
one.
Please don't murder people.
Oh, it
over
was a
clothing.
murder. It was a mercy killing.
Look, these outfits are perfectly. This one's even environmentally friendly.
How is it
Okay.
environmentally friendly? How did you get thigh highs on?
All the little children bless
Those
you.
questions.
Look really focused, because Oh, also, I am told. Tell Mr. Daly that his foundation is crumbling, that it is not secured at sea, and that some people have dug too deep. Specifically the gargoyle friend and Waneka.
Friend, huh? Oh, are they
Right,
working
so-
together?
I really doubt he's working with Waneka. but
Right, so
I-
as soon as we take care of these goddamn Anarchs, what the fuck are we gonna do about Ferox?
You might have your priorities reversed.
I mean,
Anarchs are the ones that we are prepared to deal with right fucking now. So no, I don't have them priorities reversed.
So, before we go all murder, just some consideration, a little more information on the person who, they're a bit of a wild card, as you can tell. I could probably sympathize a bit. So apparently they have connections to some of the people who've been a moderator influence on them in the council. And so maybe, as much as the insult is, it might be better if we don't assault and ash everything.
I'm not saying we ash everything. I'm saying we ash the Anarchs that caused this to happen to Penny, and then we deal with Ferox.
It'd be nice to know why they thought attacking us in particular would do that, to see who led it. Like, the Anarchs, unfortunately, have kind of been led by the nose by any power with enough energy to kind of get a hold of them. They're
Haven't glittered that many people.
Anole,
no, I'm
gonna
saying they're
ask- I'm
cat's
gonna ask
paw.
you a
They're not the
question.
reason behind it, probably.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Okay.
What do you plan on doing about Ferox?
Great answer.
I
I'm gonna
assumed
have to
that it
kill
was
him.
another suicide mission.
Yes, Melody.
Is eating him still an option?
We're gonna have to put a lot more work into getting him into a position where eating him is an option. Also, no,
Ah.
eating him is not an option.
Don't.
Why are we eating people?
Yeah, don't.
That is a thing we can technically do. Don't do it.
Yeah.
don't
Have a
ever.
choice.
Okay, don't do it because I don't think you'll win the exchange.
Oh.
Also, if you do it, I'll kind of be forced to kill you.
Yeah. That's also a reason you won't really win the exchange.
I don't have many reasons you don't want to kill me at this point.
Look,
By
Isn't your
some
fate
fucking
still
miracle,
tied
you've
to
managed to
Melody's?
avoid eating their souls in the process.
you've lost a lot of yourself in this, and I understand that. What you do, the more you do that, from what I understand, you're gonna lose more of it, and I think it's gonna mess you up even more when you reincarnate.
Why would I want their souls? No,
That's
don't
what
eat the
happened.
fish.
That's what happens if you drink too deep of us.
We go fish?
Oh, okay.
No, you consume their unliving soul.
Right, that's why I never wanted to. Yeah, no, I'm gonna tap out on that.
That's
It's not a good idea,
So,
and people go down real quick.
well,
there's-
happier thoughts. Morgan had an idea too, with Evelyn.
yes.
Okay.
I think that we offer an exchange and ensure that she winds up in the trap that we set up for Ferox. It's designed to hold him. I'm confident it will hold her.
And I think something we should figure out is if someone put her up to this, or if you were just a target of convenience.
A chance to make her speak would be to our benefit, and time to make sure that whatever happens sends the appropriate message.
whatever we do, we can't spend too much time on revenge. There's a lot more. While this has hurt us deeply,
Wait a minute.
we don't have time to.
But Enola, you guys have two of them. What are we doing with the other one? And she'll look right over to Ozzy.
Well, there's other people who want that one, aren't there? They look at Ozzy. Other people, well, to know what happened. And it would be nice to know why he's been kept extant. Also, we gotta deal with Maxwell, because we didn't see him there. That
So it
said,
sounds to me.
The same tactic might work with Maxwell.
might.
Ozzy?
Was Maxwell one of the people who was probably manipulating the Anarchs?
Hmm. What were you saying, Ozzy?
Sounds to me like we have a lot of things to do in a very short amount of time to do them.
Yeah. So
Split
when
up,
we go,
take everyone down, same time. I'll take care of Therox.
How are you going to take care of
Once
him?
the others.
Wait a
To your
minute.
knowledge, isn't the Maxwell the one we have as open hunt on at this point?
Well,
there's
Hmm.
also Alan Sovereign and his backers, but
That's less of a concern at present. That's Chicago,
yeah, but Maxwell's in
the
Chicago.
heart of Chicago.
he's
But-
got feelers all over the place. He's definitely got feelers. If you
Harder to
didn't,
act against him though than it is against the others. Pick off the easy targets. then focus on the other threats.
Well, hold on. So we've got right now in our possession Juggler, and we have Maxwell. Not Maxwell, Mordecai.
Modius.
Thank you. God, sorry. Too many M names. And I'm still kind of out of things. I apologize.
You aren't Malkavian. You are Lasombra. Keep that in mind.
What do you mean?
they're really strict.
Why, yeah, he is La Sombra. Why do you bring it up?
I'm gonna hold a jar of glitter out to Penny and say, next time he insults you like that, you should use this.
So before we antagonize people and guns start firing again, first thing, we're getting the Anarchs here, but we're not just gonna like torture, kill information.
Yeah, but we can't. We don't even have a way to get Evelyn in here.
Well, we have a chance to talk. It's generally a little better if they talk without, you know.
Okay, but how are we going to do that? What are we going to do? Smoke signals to her?
I got a number.
You got a number to.
Evelyn. Yes, but she's like a co-baron right now, so I know you're probably not feeling like being polite, but
Who's
Bailey, you do your things best when you talk.
Daly's not there.
Oh, shit, where'd he go?
2 doesn't get me to see that
Silence
he's
of
missing,
death.
does it?
Silence of death is a hell of a drug.
Oh, you have to tell me. I know that one well.
Uh,
Where?
Daly.
Fuck, where'd he go?
Would we have heard the elevator ding?
No. You guys
Would
are too
I-
far into the penthouse.
Would I have seen him gone? Oh,
Silence of death. You guys were all talking. He disappears.
Yeah.
What's the
yeah,
passive
but
perception?
that doesn't. Yeah, but
Wits and
I,
awareness.
look good. All right.
Yeah, that'd be like what, -2 to your pool when you're trying to check him out.
I did. I got a 2. I don't think I noticed he was gone.
I did get to roll, so I'll roll for it.
Give me your death. Give me your dex and stealth, D-Bren.
Okay.
That will show us just how quiet you were compared to their wits and awareness.
Oh gosh.
I also
four.
have a roll.
Okay, I got a 4.
5 crit.
5 crit.
It's I got a 3. He was
3.
not particularly.
Super stealthy.
So what happens is that as he pops Silence of Death, backs up a little bit, and kind of walks out, those under 2, you don't notice. The crit and the 4, you guys notice that he walked out for a moment, but Dilly normally does this. He walks out, and eventually he comes back in to rejoin the conversation because he brought something with him. He just hasn't
I'm gonna say
returned.
the crit probably noticed that he was going he was going somewhere to do something. He was walking with intent and purpose to accomplish a task, and he has that kind of thing that he does
Okay.
when he does
Pause
that.
it. And then they're gonna turn and just sort of they turn their head and just walk off the room after him.
You will see Daly in the elevator as the door is closed and he goes down.
Well, would Anole be visible?
Yeah,
Well,
they
okay,
didn't
then
refund.
he would have stuck a hand out.
And they're gonna hurry
Stop
up,
the
like,
elevator.
oh, wait, and then they'll text. So, okay, you're planning something. What?
He
They'll once they're in the elevator.
need to check 2 things. First, your friend mentions the foundations, right?
Yeah.
We're going
what
down
happened
to
to the NR?
we're going down to the meeting place we had set up with Waneka to check those.
And
Okay.
when Anole leaves and doesn't come back, I'm going to say Ozzy knows. Ozzy knows that they're not coming back. The timing's off. Something's going on.
So, I guess question, Roderick, which one do you want?
Which one do I want to what?
Well, clearly, enemies are all around us. Which one did you want?
I have a personal stake in dealing with the Anarchs.
I guess the choice is clear then. Is Melody still in the room as well, or did she slip into a pocket on the way out the door?
No,
I'm still there.
Melody's still there because she handed Penny this glitter jar and she's just like putting it down on her desk, just leaving it. She does not want to upset Roderick any more than what is humanly possible at this moment.
I do like Daly's plan to deal with Fury and if there's any way to
know.
keep them in some form of a shape.
The only plan I really enjoy dealing with at this point is eating one of them, but the whole getting killed in the process thing makes sense.
How about I can get you I can find things for you, Melody, to eat and make it easy and kosher.
Okie dokie.
I promise no rabbi will actually bless over, but you know what I mean. But Fiorenza is going to want blood. Fiorenza is going to want satisfaction, and Fiorenza will ask for heads. She's not particular on at times whose head it is, but that restitution is made. I've been part of her since the beginning of her reign and the reign of somebody else's. I've been with her since she started climbing for power. And I'm over 300 years old. I'll let you do the math.
Not difficult.
So, she's gonna want stuff, and if Morgan's thinking of offering these two who caused it,
That might be enough to play safe.
at least for what happened and what you did. And I'm not saying what you did is wrong, and I'm not saying I'm not grateful for it. Okay? But I was her property, and unfortunately she didn't get the permission to be asked. I'm not saying what you did was wrong.
I know.
Look, I've been with
Choices
this.
were made. It was either death or not.
And-
Something's better than nothing at the end of the day.
Yeah, but collateral was lost, and I was collateral. I know what I am to her. I know what I am to most kindred. I'm not upset by it. I had to do it to continue to live.
And now you get to continue to live with freedom. Well, unlive.
Exist. I'm not upset. I'm just letting you know that. Hi, I know what it was. I was property. It's okay. It's okay to know and understand what your usefulness and your point in your life was. I've
Well.
been happy to help as much as I can with you guys.
Penny,
Yeah?
you are not property or collateral anymore.
Fair?
Agreed. You can look at Roderick. I'll spare her my upbringing. Yours is probably better for her.
Look. I just
Are you
asked.
offering to turn her over?
Yes.
What? Turn me over to what?
You can make sure that she keeps her freedom. And if I'm honest, the way I was brought up wouldn't translate well to the traditions.
No, they certainly would not.
That is, if you're comfortable with an eye over her for a while.
Well, Penny,
I'm confused.
In short, little one, I'm offering you a chance to be better than me. To be more decent than me. And keep your freedom.
Alright, would you be taking away my freedom?
No. But if you decide to stay under my wing, we are far more brutal than what he can offer. If you wish to hold on to some of your humanity, his route would be the safest.
Then question, will you be at least teaching me what it is to be what we are?
Yes.
So I get co-sires?
Until he deems fit.
I
If I cross a line, he would be there to remind me to take a step back. And when you finally are aware of what you are, what you can do, he can teach you the way that you should act.
Are you both agreeable to this?
works for me. Does it work for you?
I offered it. Besides, it's the
I
only
was
way I
asked-
can see to.
I know you offered it. I was asking her.
Oh, my apologies.
All right, great. I got two dads. Sure.
No, don't call me dad. That's not a thing that's gonna happen.
Okay, I have two sires. Sure.
No,
There we
still incorrect, little one.
I have a sire and a half.
Appropriate term would be Malwa.
Sorry,
That
starboard.
calls him dad.
That one calls him dad.
Fair enough. Sure. So I got a sire
you-
and an uncle.
You have a sire and, as Ozzy said, a Mola, a mentor.
Okay. Makes
Like
everyone.
that's all Mola means. It's Arabic for mentor. It's a term that saw some resurgence when the Banu Hakim joined the tower some years ago.
There. Okay. And Nolan
Besides,
and
Roderick, this would give you something to fight for. And
Oh.
I do love to see people fight to their strengths.
by the way, can you guys all be nice to Penny? I forgot. I never really got to introduce her. Or Becky.
I assume you mean
Yeah. I mean.
Oh yeah, you're talking about Betty, or
Yeah.
Becker,
Becky.
Becky.
Rebecca.
Yeah. Rebecca did say most no. Rebecca. Becky. She's new to all this. She's been dealing with this for like 6 months, but she's been on the back end of stuff. So just be really nice to Becky. She'll.
How much does she know?
Enough to be dangerous.
By order, everything. She's a retainer. Much like what I was.
Is she anyone's?
Technically, Daly's.
Has he actually?
Is she
given her blood?
his the way you were Fiorenza's?
Pretty much.
Not
Vate
a
and
pretty
all.
much.
Yeah.
All right.
Please just be. And again, another scream. Please just be nice, okay?
I haven't eaten her yet, nor do I wish to.
I've already trained her how to drive, thank God.
Roderick pulls out his phone
Mm-hmm.
because he's curious what caused the scream.
I'm looking at the reflection again.
Yeah.
She
Oh
had,
God, she's pulled something out of the microwave.
She pulled something actually out of the oven, and when she lifted the oven, the reflection, and she dropped. You see her drop the casserole.
Puts the phone back in his pocket. Says nothing.
You know, just for vampiric lore, and because I'm curious, is this something that Ozzy would be aware of? Like what, the possible correlation in blood ability that was used?
While you ask that, the door to the elevator opens, and there is Morgan and Anole on the same level. It was where they were walking out to meet Wineka.
Wakanda forever.
I know, right?
So, if memory serves, this is a level that's kind of poorly lit, not unfinished even for a basement, and it's literally like at the base of the foundation for the tower.
Given Pramilla's comments, Anole will actually trying to pay attention to the area and see if there's signs of actual foundation damage.
Morgan will be looking for the same. What should I roll, storyteller?
Let me give you wits and awareness. If you guys have any any architectural knowledge underneath the academics, or any science and chemistry, I will allow that.
Okay.
Unfortunately, Anole's degree was in now useless folklore. So
I do have a dot in science. Well, I've got 3 in awareness. Can I use my my sight specialization in awareness?
Sure.
I would like to rouse wits. Morgan gets hungrier.
Just so you guys all know that are upstairs, you are in a penthouse in the office of Penny. However, it is a penthouse. So yes, there is a working kitchen. And it was sobbing retainer. Which you guys all like to break. So Anole and Morgan, give me those rolls.
shoot,
Messy crit 7.
Yeah.
only 3 successes. So Hey, Morgan's winning this round.
I'm gonna go help Becky.
Mm-hmm. She would appreciate that because she just now killed her dinner. It's just, the lasagna's just destroyed. For that, Messy, as you start to look, Noli, you see Noli starting to kind of really get into it or try to. Okay, I'm going to give you a choice.
They have heightened sentences side up right now. But
There, okay.
it did not help.
You get either dominance or the clan compulsion. You let me know what you want to do written.
Oh shit! What is the clan compulsion for Venture? I don't remember.
Give me 1 second. I will happily let you know because I have the book. We have to go for Ventrue. And the Bane. It's a discipline. Shit, wrong.
Ventrue, arrogance. The need to rule rears its head in the vampire. They stop at nothing to assume command of a situation. Someone must obey an order from the vampire. Any
Dominance
action not
or
directly
dominant?
associated with leadership receives a 2 dice penalty. This compulsion lasts until an order has been obeyed, though the order must not be supernaturally enforced, such as through dominate. So no
So,
dominance. Is it
Dominance
no
Okay.
dominate?
or dominance?
We'll go with mundane dominance.
Passive
we'll go
aggressive
with the
dominance.
clan compulsion.
And you see what Penella was talking about as you walk out, and you are starting to look at all of this. You actually, with that crit, remember as you walk over that Melly was able to mist down in through the cracks to find the hidden city underneath your building that led you to find out where Winnetka was. You could see the cracks. You could see what's going on. You understand.
I thought we'd fixed this.
You thought.
Anole, can you take some pictures?
Sure. They take out
Look,
their phone.
here. There,
You hear the click of their phone camera.
and he'll just go around and point out places
But,
and tell her to take pictures of them.
Look, they're like, wait, aren't we supposed to be meeting with Waneka?
No, down here this is where the foundations of the tower are. Bailey Plaza. This is it.
Okay.
These cracks, right there, that one. That's a crack in the foundation of the tower that the penthouse is in.
You
And
didn't
it also
realize
supports the vault.
Damn
Yeah.
new cracks.
Wait, Anole has an ability themselves. Can they look at this?
Hmm.
Can they glean anything from this? What would it be?
Which one are you
Oh,
using?
that's
Saboteur or are you using Leyline?
Would be, well, I guess would be Saboteur.
And Nola, as you look down and you use the power of not just your blood, but your descendancy from one of the greatest masterminds of architecture that your clan knows, you go deep down and you see not only are these cracks, but they go right down to where they used to be able to be settled onto pure ground. You know the ground's been moved. You've seen it. And now you see why that ground, that former city, this was built on the city that was.
Oh.
Chicago built itself up right from the ashes of when it was built, where it was burned. It was compacted. They pushed it down and built up from there. And that's what remains. And that's how Chicago continues. It burns down just like a phoenix. It will burn to ash and rebuild up from where it was. And as you see, the layers upon layers upon layers upon layers upon layers of where everything was built up from. You could probably even go down to the very first layer of where Chicago started as a fort, Fort Dearborn. You could go all the way down to there, and you could see how Chicago has layered herself up to be compact, to be able to, keep and hold her residents safe. And with Winnebago's project, with Fairfax's project, it has stripped away years of soot and ash and has exposed her more and more and more to where she is not able to hold Chicago as it is. You could see that Winnetka and Fairfax are literally crippling Chicago.
Oh shit! They have a hand reached out and they're like, oh shit.
It takes a Thanatos snap to bring this place down, and you know it. You could bring it down right now if you wanted to, Anoi. All you'd have to do is do one little thing, and this comes down like a house of cards. You can even, as you gleam forward, you know the tower's right across the water from you. It's really across the river. And you know for a fact that that foundation is even weaker than this one.
I think the beast is probably going to whisper at that. You know
it-
you want to do it.
Do it.
Actually, Anole,
Down.
you can totally do it. They're corrupt. You don't
Do
need
it.
that. And on top of that, who will miss Jackson? Who miss any of them? That building is so old. All you have to do is reach out and pull. You might want to do a roll power check, please, and thank you.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. No balls. Do it.
Yes, Mom.
Also, you're grounded.
I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
All right.
The werewolf pack needed Mama.
4 successes?
Well, say goodbye to the tower. Do it.
And Nole, as you feel and as you reach out, you know for a fact nobody wants that building. Nobody needs that building. It was what? Dumped tower anyhow? Nobody wants it. Just have to pull down with your mind. And as you're thinking about it and as you're listening, your hand goes out to that building. And your hand just goes like that. I will give you one more willpower because you are bringing down that building right now.
Oh god.
Oh, Roderick's gonna love this
Can I don't know if my conviction matters.
Which conviction?
Everything you do and don't do matters. So, in other words, the collateral of what you do matters.
Yes, but you don't know what the collateral is right now.
You're not.
I
Let us
will-
roll again.
I
I've
want,
not
I want every.
expended any super.
No, yeah, you're willpowering. You're rolling your full willpower, so
Yeah.
there is none. I want everyone here. I want wits and awareness, please. Everyone.
Crit 7.
3 successes.
I got 3 6. Okay, all right. Hang on for you. D-written. I've already got. Okay, I got 2 3s. Roderick. Roll wits and awareness, please. One. Oh shit!
Messy crit 8.
You're underneath
Hey!
the compulsion. So, well, you're on foundation level. All right. So we're gonna start from the bottom up. Roderick rolled to disbelieve, so he doesn't notice the rumbling. He doesn't see or feel at the moment that the penthouse is slightly swaying a bit. Melody, you got a 3, right? You and Becky, as you are... Oh, actually, give me a second. Poor Becky. Oh, shit. Just grab a bunch of dice, throw it, and you get a success. Actually, she got 5. Becky and
Good
Melody... I mean, hey, she's as good as what you can do. Becky and Melody, you guys feel the rumbling. You feel the penthouse sway a bit. And Becky gets up, goes to the windows, and points out as Melody watches the part of the tower. It's known as Trump Tower right now, but you're seeing that as in, you know, it's the Camarilla Tower. You see it swaying, and the rebuilt parts of it are starting to fall in and crumble. For Lasambra, for Ozzy, you feel the swaying again of the penthouse. You hear the cracking and crumbling of what could be a building. Penny runs out, and it's just she's trying to get to the elevator, and there she stands in horror as she just points and screams as you guys see the tower, and it is coming down. D. Renton.
Upon seeing
Hold on,
that-
I'm not done yet.
Yep. Okay.
D. Renton, you feel it on the ground level. You know shit's going down. You don't know what's going down. With your crit, as you look and see Anole, as Nole's putting their hand out, you know something's wrong with Anole. You know something is going on, and Anole is just reaching out to something and pulling something down. And you can feel that this is not just something small. This is a monolith of epic proportions because the rumbling of the ground. And Anole, you can't stop yourself. You bring the tower down. Everything collapsing to ground. Not just ground level. You bring it down to its foundation.
I'm gonna tell Becky she needs to take a ride on the Magic Bear, and we're getting the fuck out of the building.
Becky will have no problem with that. Grab her purse and go. Ozzy?
What did you do?
Okay.
We're doing voice of Hardestat.
Hey, I felt that in my bones upstairs, motherfucker.
Actually, you guys do hear that throughout the building. Roderick and Ozzy, you hear the voice. Penny's just like,
So she's looking out a window, by the way.
they're downstairs in the basement. They have no windows.
What did
No.
you do?
Yes.
I brought it
Uh,
down.
Brought what down?
The Chicago Tower. I didn't.
Morgan's going to grab Anole. He's not being like, this is not an attack, but he is firmly grabbing a shoulder, and they are going towards the elevator.
do you consent an Ole?
Harry.
They they're, I think in their head right now, they're going to, even though they've already brought it down, they're going to try and fix it. They don't know what, and they don't know why they didn't stop.
Your beast got to you. Your beast is enjoying this. It's laughing. And it's like, if it could have, if you picture, if you will, Anole's mind. And that very, very, very kind of structure. They're very ethical. And then all of a sudden it cracks into little kids. Ring around the posy, pocket full of posy. Ashes, ashes, you brought it all down. And that's just going on in your head as you just mentally see Trump Tower just crash into its foundation. And you know you did it. And you feel you feel Morgan's hands grabbing you and getting you to the elevator.
They're just gonna go. There's
Roderick, Ozzy. I'm Penny, but I'm just gonna be reacting.
Yeah. So
Your reactions.
in her running out of the room, I would yell for Roderick to follow.
And you guys
And,
watch.
if I
Yeah.
see the tower falling, first thing I'm thinking is this might be next. So I want to grab both and shadow step down to the ground outside.
Shadow Step
the
only lets you carry one person with you.
Then you're
Well,
walking
I
because we
will
know
look
which one he's
to-
grabbing.
Oh, yeah.
I'll look to Roderick. I'll be back for you.
No,
and-
take him.
No,
Grab
it's
Penny.
take her. I am fast.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me twice. Like,
Yeah, take her.
I'll be
I'm
back
faster.
for you. Grab her. Shadow step to the ground floor.
I get
And I'm gonna do my roll for that.
I get to hunger 2, and I am
took a
using. It's a. I
I'm
am
sorry.
using. Would you prefer if I used blink or if I used fleetness to go down those stairs to go downstairs as fast as possible?
You don't have traversal?
I do not.
I would say then fleetness would work much better than
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because blink is supposed to be a more or less straight shot,
Yeah.
and So, but like fleetness with 5 dots of celerity, I am still fucking moving.
This is fair.
Yeah.
And Melody has taken Becky out of the tower in polar bear form. Becky actually does something good and tells Melody to hide in shadows here before she goes to Squirrel to maintain the masquerade. And then she will then offer her coat pocket for Melody to do her thing. And as
Yes, I'm texting from someone's pocket again.
okay, and Noli, what were you gonna say?
as they head to the elevator, and Oli's like, "Wait, not the elevators. Those aren't." And
There
Modius
are no
said-
stairs on this level.
it's not gonna hold earthquake. What do you mean? There's no stairs?
There's no stairs. This was a floor never to be meant or for anyone to come to. This is a custom-made elevator. You know this.
Oh shit!
The elevator, the vault, this place, none of it's on the plans. It's all secret. There are no stairs.
And
Okay.
you both will
Okay.
get a text from Penny. Everyone's out. Come to first floor.
All right.
Morgan's getting in the elevator. Are you coming or are you going out through the sewers?
You felt this. You felt this building. You know where the exits are. He's right.
I need to go.
There are 2 people that aren't out yet. Come if you want.
Wait, who's still in? No, fuck it. They're gonna get in. 'Cause they don't
Penny says.
want any more collateral.
Penny goes, hidden first office going to be available in a second. We're out of building. Emergency backup office activated.
Okay. Thanks. Call structural engineers, please.
Dory, I'm already going to do that. Just give me a minute. I'm going to make sure we can all get together.
Taking care of something. Be out soon.
GG.
So this is less so for flavor, but for actual character knowledge.
Mhm.
With the tower across just starting to crumble a little bit, and I imagine that would cause issues with the electrical grid. Lights would go on and off, that sort of thing. So is there more shadow than normal to work with?
There is shadow on the north. You are okay. So where you are at, you're in the hive. Well, not the hive, but you know the business hive, and you go out into the main street. You are literally across the river from the tower. And so what happens is the north side of where you are looking is in blackout. The south
Awesome.
side, which is where you are at, the grid is normal.
So you're saying there's shadows to work with.
There are shadows on the north side of the river. You are on the south side of the river.
That's fine. Shadow perspective.
Okay? So when Melody, Becky, Roderick, there's a lot of people I have to name, Ozzy and Penny all get to the first floor, she ushers all of you guys across the street to what looks like a small little office, and she tries to get all of you guys in there. She's working on trying to contact structural integrity and services to make sure that daily policy doesn't go down. While that's going on, you do your shadows perspective. Is there a role there?
Not to my knowledge. Let me verify.
Okay.
Just so you know, though, my shadow step would have been straight outside because I would have looked out the window straight
Okay.
down at where some shadows would have been
Mhm.
and just blinked right there, more or less.
Okay.
Like, I would not have kept her in the building.
Okay.
So,
And give me that shadows perspective while that's going on. What's everyone doing? Roderick and Melody.
If Anola hears there's still people in the building, they're elevator and look, just keep the hatch open. If it starts to fail, I can get us out hopefully before it falls. No, I can't. I can get us out before it falls. But keep the top hatch that usually they use for maintenance. Keep it open.
The
I
building
am-
won't hurt me.
perfect shit.
Melody?
That's true.
I am going to type out on my cell phone to ask Becky for her phone number and just kind of poke the phone out so she can see it.
She'll take it. She'll put it in. She'll put her number in really quickly.
Shit.
And then I
And
will
she jumps a little bit because she saw her reflection. And if Roderick looks, she's looking into a phone and jumps.
I'm going to text Becky and ask if she's eaten yet tonight. Because I'm completely unconcerned about anything else at this point.
This is fair. Roderick, what are you doing?
Running down those stairs as fast as I can. I probably pull out one of my revolvers,
Mm-hmm.
and just hold it so that and hold it to pistol whip anybody who sees me moving at supernatural speed, just like drive by dunk for some quick brouhaha cloud memory.
There's nobody on the stairs. You're clear.
Okay, great. I'm going to come as soon as I get to the bottom. I am going to leave the building at something approaching more normal speeds.
And you'll see Penny directing Melody and Becky, and then trying to get Ozzy to go, and getting you to go across the street to a office.
She doesn't get me to go anywhere. I am her shadow at this point.
Well, I mean, she's trying to get
Right,
everyone
right.
together, to make sure they're all okay, and try to get them all together. That's when. Are you guys all going all the way back up to the penthouse? D. Written and Nole. No? Okay.
We're going to the vault.
Yeah,
Is that one above? Yes?
That is the other basement that's not on the plans, just above where we were. We're going up one floor.
Okay.
oh,
So, as she's trying to get everything out, I will start describing on what happens to the tower, and we will return with the No Lane D written in about 10 minutes because we need a break. Because a lot of shit just happened. I wouldn't.
And it's about to get worse.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. Not to mention, did anything happen in that vault? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. This will
I've taken
be.
2 stains and it isn't even halfway through the session.
Did you take a stain for the shadow step?
Yep.
Yeah. Smells like strawberry abortions. Oh God.
What does that even
What
mean?
the hell?
Sorry.
It's a strawberry abortion.
I don't want to
Uh,
know.
Well, when a mommy and
Drew.
a daddy love each other very much.
And they have a bender with their friend the vampire. No, that's about it. It's 3 different. I'm gonna go retch outside real quick.
I missed the yarn porn. I think I got off before the yarn porn.
I wasn't.
That's why you're a chipmunk.
I still don't understand how that works.
You're an angry chipmunk. It's fine.
Why?
Can you drop
chipmunk?
me? Because that's just a thing. It's a thing now.
I don't have nuts in my
It's-
mouth. My cheeks are not puffed out. I do not have a tail. Do I
It's-
look like a gangrel?
It's because Gabe thinks you're adorable.
You know, I could say so many things, but I think I'm just.
To do our own investigations? Are we waiting on Josh? But
Well, we need to find her father and a box.
There was a bird in our woods, so.
If you clip them, they will come.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, clip it.
Okay, hands up if you did not expect to have to deal with the bird talking back when we started this.
Notice the 2 people who did not raise their hand. Yeah.
Scat man.
Okay. So with a
Stick around much.
What do I have to roll for that anyway, Junie?
to cut bacon.
No, to call the strays in the area.
Animal King?
No, it's totally cut bacon.
You know, unless you have,
Dex.
I feel like that's Dex plus athletics.
No, but wouldn't that be strength plus dex because the strength to actually cut through the bacon? Because sometimes it's a bitch to get through.
It's not wrong.
It's just bacon.
Boy, I hope Small
No,
Bacon's
when you
not
have
watching
the
right now.
If you have the really good thick bacon, sometimes it can be a bitch if the knife's not sharp enough.
No, I feel like that would be strength plus melee. Oh, maybe
Why are we
that's
having
plus
this conversation?
Why
I
would
think
Amelia
that's
or
what makes
Charlotte
me like-
allow dull knives into the kitchen?
Because they
Do you have,
damage.
if you have any points in strength or dex, I would assume that you can cut bacon.
I mean, it's very important though. Do you chop off a finger accidentally and then give the cats an extra, bite? I mean, it's very important though. Do you chop off a finger accidentally and then give the cats an extra, bite?
Not recently, thank you.
broke you.
Jonah, you've got to find a rule book and tell me what the hell I'm supposed to roll to call cats.
Are you using the proper cutting techniques? Not extending your fingers to hold the bacon?
Oh, we moved on from the bacon. Stop.
No, I'm legit fucking concerned now.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna I'm gonna take my fangs out of it. I'm gonna set it down. I'm gonna cut it in a little bits.
Okay, I think that it would be dex and melee, right?
I think Dex and Melee are Dex and Melee is probably the better choice.
There, dex and melee.
If
You
you're
answered
gonna
our own
roll
question.
that. Should you roll that though? I feel like that's taken IRL rolling to a new extreme. Like you roll a 1 and you're like, oh, there goes my hand.
You are anything but you are in the WADs.
Wow.
So mages
That's
say
segregation.
go-
apparently we are OTP.
yes, completely OTP.
A one-time password?
Yes.
Y'all unlock shit. I love it.
Not even going there. Not even going there. Venezuela, Spain. Now we're wanting to know what country. What country?
Stop helping!
What country says you represent?
You know, if you laugh this hard, your heart might stop. You need to stop immediately. Smalls, are you okay? Do you need a minute? Okay.
Is Cujo. Your job is to attack anybody outside of our coterie that comes in the warehouse without us. Can you handle that?
I don't eat pussy.
And it won't.
And he doesn't have a shade fan because
Because he still hasn't.
I tried to fucking keep it in. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't think about it until I said it.
Yes, he does eat cock.
That's right. Whip it out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the stuff. I digress.
She's gonna like keep track of that timing and pull out her phone and see if it's from Gabe. Finally, that says, "Where are you, mommy dearest? The baby wants a puppy, and daddy just can't deal with this nonsense anymore."
Shit's getting weird, yo.
Oh Lord, Artemis, it's Gabe. Can you hear me?
You're on speakerphone.
Yes, apparently.
Artemis, darling, listen. I had to cut your brother up to save him. He will be fine. I just need to put him back together. You can be pissed at me later, but right now we have to find a puppy. You
You're
like
not
the
a
puppy?
Zenisi. You don't even have that capability, do you? Did you eat one?
No, but that's beside the point. Anyway, look.
What?
How did Artemis become the babysitter? What the hell?
That's the way it's always been.
You like the puppy, right? We have to go find the puppy.
You like the puppy.
The puppy's the only decent one out of you guys.
Wait a minute. You found William. You C3PO'd my brother.
He was
you're
already.
going to Chewbacca.
He was already C3. I just PO'd.
Junie, how active is this dog?
Oh, this dog is loving it. He's just like, oh my god, she's watching me.
Legs
She's taking me
kicking.
close. I got attention. Somebody likes me now. Oh my god, you're the best person ever.
The dog's out of the tub. Heads up. Incoming.
Oh, this
First place.
We should actually get you used to that. We should get you stabbed more often. Like little stabs.
Yeah.
I'm learning in this game you just never trust anybody.
That
Right?
This-
That is
that-
rule one.
That is
Especially not coterie members named Ed.
Thankfully, I'm a Frank.
Oh no, you're
Oh,
technically
really?
Edward.
I'm a
Technically,
technically
you're
an
an
Edward. Edward.
Edward.
I'm protected
So-
against the stupid.
You are the stupid at this point.
Yeah, you keep all the stupid inside. That's how the ward works. It doesn't keep the stupid out, it keeps the stupid in.
Locked up my SARS. What more do you want from me?
all of it. Okay,
I wasn't in the box.
so give me a 50,000.
Okay, so I'm flush right now. I'm good for.
So with
Probably a week or three.
that, not wrong.
Well, with the way people keep leaving the water on when they take goddamn showers, I'd have to pay for that.
I just like to smell pretty, alright?
Fucking Gabe.
Yeah, poor Tony.
So
I'll
Tony,
buy him help. It'll be a nice mestizo boy by the name of Gabriel. It'll be fine.
Wait a minute.
You can't have him. We need him.
if you can get the bacon bits, they're they're
Oh, don't put
amazing.
dice in the oven!
No, no dice in oven.
No, they're not cookies. They are not cookies. You know, pick them up.
However, if you ever want cookies that are like dice,
No. I think we should go to a short break.
No, we're fine. We're just not baking something again. The Batmobile was bad enough.
Can we get this clipped, please?
because
Joe.
you are fine. I am not.
Space Cat, did Judy forget to give Nerdy a safe word? Yes, she did. She forgot it was pineapple. Like, if I don't pass my humanity checks later on this sesh, anytime that I get torched, it's gonna take me 50 years to wake up.
No, I know, Mama.
This will be fine.
Yeah. It's bad.
So season 5 time skip, 50 years in the future.
Well,
Humanity is on its last leg. Covidius.
And then Ozzy woke up and ate the leg.
Covidius, the mauler, has drained everyone dry.
oh my god. All right.
Alone, Lasombra walks through the wasteland, ever on the prowl for another little squirrel. Nutsy, is that you? Just every time. I see an
Nazi's
animal.
right here.
Every time I see a little
Convince me
animal.
I can fix something on his tablet again.
Oh, you're good. You're good. You're good. No. That was bad. But that was good. But that was bad.
Son, I don't care about whatever is on the tablet.
So-
Please go play.
As we return, I am eating lunch. I hope you all don't mind. I'm hungry.
Just order food.
That would be a good thing.
I've got pizza rolls going in the air fryer right now.
Oh, baby, that's the stuff.
So,
My mouth's watering now.
so what happens when Ozzy shadow steps? Or shadow perception. Does say shadow perception, but that. As you reach across and hop into those shadows, the tower, its foundation and everything has sunk down into the hole where it started. The entire building has been brought down into its sub foundation where it's not going to rise again at the moment. The wounded come slowly crawling up. There's a lot of ash floating up in the air. And you can't tell if that's the dust from the building or the ash from the victims. Humans? There are some ghouls milling about, trying to get out. You know that emergency services are already on their way. The first responders are coming very shortly. You know for a fact that this is a devastation in the crown jewel of the Camarilla. People are being evacuated from the surrounding skyscrapers. You know the city's going to be that part of that street is going to be cut off. This is a national 1 priority alert.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
How far does shadow perspective within those shadows
Where are you going?
work? I want to
What do you
try to
want?
jump my perspective if I can.
To
I
what?
think I want to see what's happening inside where Jackson and the Primogens would be.
That tower is done. It's gone.
There's nothing left.
There
It's
is no tower standing.
noted.
It
Okay.
is
Do I see their faces among the survivors?
You don't know yet. The whole thing has crumbled down into the sub basement. You can actually see the basement and the sub basement of this building.
That's a concern.
A mist is going to make itself useful.
And get blown away into Canada.
No, I'm gonna go sink into the rubble and see what I find. Who, more specifically?
Isn't that across the river?
Mm-hmm. She's got a float.
Okay.
I didn't say I'd get there fast.
What are you doing,
She's-
Roderick?
She's gonna get some snackies on.
Yeah, wrong.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be allowed over there by mortal means.
Need a
So I guess I better figure out a way over there through other means. Time to hop on my motorcycle and start heading in that direction.
Do you know that the bridge to get across the river at that area is still down because it's letting emergency vehicles go across it.
That'll work for now. Does anybody need a ride?
I can take you over there, and I'm just gonna point to my look, where I'm completely glazed over in the eyes.
As you guys see Melody mist and float over there, Penny's just gonna be like, Becky and I will hang back here.
Don't eat her.
I'm not going to eat her. I'm not hungry.
That's what we all thought.
I just feel kind of bad about something, and I don't even know why.
Probably all the disaster.
No, I did something wrong, apparently. I don't know. She's acting out the stain. She doesn't know why she has a stain.
Yeah. And Ozzy's just trying to scratch off the cereal because he knows.
But I've already called emergency services for us, making sure that we could check the fortitude. I haven't been able to reach Morgan or Anoli. I'll try and go back in and see if I can get them. You go check there. I'll go after Anoli and Morgan.
Roderick
You
is
wanna
going.
go
It's
over
a.
Roderick?
Yeah, but I want to do it like this, so that I can get there as fast as possible. Unless you can literally take me right to that building.
I see everything over there right now. There's plenty of shadows.
All right, let's fucking do it.
You're gonna taste black licorice as I shadow step through my vision over there into a nearby shadow. And let's see if I get lucky, because this session has sucked for my fucking humanity. Another stain.
So you're rocking 2 right now.
I'm rocking 3, Junie.
Okay.
Yeah. That
Hello.
also means I get 1.
Let's keep Bozzy away from Becky for a while, huh?
The whole
that's not the
coterie
problem.
is going to white out.
And-
That's how this is going to end. The season will end with the entire coterie whiting out.
So while you guys, while you 3 head over, Penny goes back into the building to go after Morgan and Anole. While
That lying bitch.
no, she said she was going to. She didn't lie. She told you exactly what she was going to do. You chose
I
to
thought she
ignore
was being
her.
sarcastic.
No. Yeah, so as she goes into the building, do Morgan and Anole, you go to the vault.
First thing Morgan will do is make sure that the door that completes he'll check the circle on the ground, see if it's broken. He will check for the wedge that keeps the door from shutting. Is that in place? Okay.
Everything is in place. Nothing has been disturbed. There might have been some dust that shifted a little bit because of the vibrations of what happened. But this room's intact.
All right, come on. And he will step through to the vault.
Are you following Anole? You're muted.
You're muted.
Still muted. Unlay mute.
You.
Can
Tell
you hear
them-
me now?
Yes.
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 You unmuted.
So they get what he's getting at and they follow and they'll assist.
Okay. He's going to go to Modius. He's going to leave the stake in place. He's going to stick a wrist on one of Modius's fangs and let the vitae go down his throat. While he does that, he's going to pop open the app and get a snack himself.
They'll have reception down here.
Normal phones might not, but this does.
Okay. So Anole doesn't have reception, so they're gonna check on Juggler.
One at a time.
You're bonding both of them.
If they get out of here, they each owe me a life boon. I'm here to make sure that they do, and to make sure they're good for it. We could just leave them, but it seems unwise to wake and loose an Anarch leader. Seems like the sort of thing that Roderick would take a dim view of, and I don't want him deciding to shoot me in the head again. This way's slower, but better chances of all of us seeing another night this way.
And then
So why'd you do it?
I guess I was angry. I guess I've been angry for a bit. It's it's weird. I'm both horrified at myself and angry I just didn't plan around it.
Oh,
But I guess the beast wants what it wants sometime. Fuck. How am I gonna... Oh, fuck. How am I gonna explain this to Roderick?
there's another option. Don't. We've got Juggler right here. Easy enough for us to both say he did it. Who's Roderick gonna believe? Us or the Anarch? If that's what you want to do.
I didn't think it'd be so easy. It's... You have no idea how fragile this is all up here. Not just Gilly and the tower. It's all between Farah and Eka. They've dug so deep that the whole city is unstable, and I got so angry at collective excess of all the collab in their way, and it would cause I just
I understand.
just
There's a reason why I thought that there have been a few occasions where a nuke might be the less destructive option. I do understand. Probably better than anyone else that you've spoken with recently.
I didn't start off in this circle, but it always seemed like the lesser of evils.
Sometimes the lesser evil is disguised. Sometimes the greater evil is pretending to be the lesser. I think we've been dealing with that a lot lately.
And as you two talk, we have the three going over to explore the damage that Anole has gently and belovingly done.
I shouldn't have joked about that black licorice. I'm so sorry about your humanity.
And as Melody floats over, what are you supposed to be? What are you looking for exactly? Anything in particular? Or are you going through all the rubble to find people?
I'm looking for alive or dead when Jackson Maxwell.
Okay, I need
And if I happen to notice the lady that handed me back to Roderick, I'll take note of that.
Give me 3 wits and awareness rolls. And do put those in chat for me. While the two great men decide to shadow step, you land right in the shadows of what had been close to being one of the greeting rooms in the main floor. You both have gained a stain. Ozzy, this is your third. Roderick, this is your first.
As soon as they rematerialize, he's grabbing Ozzy by the collar. What the fuck just happened?
Consequence. Grab his hand. Popping prowess.
He'll slowly pull his hand away.
Keep my hand on his until it's at least 7 inches away, then release him. You know how when you use your blood, your beast tries to take a bite? I wasn't quick enough this time.
Damn you for cursing Penny with that. And he'll turn around and start walking towards the rubble.
I like how they pretended to like each other for a second there.
What was that third person, Melody? I'm so sorry. I got Jackson, Melody, or Jackson, Gwen. Who's the third one? Living and Dead?
Maxwell.
Maxwell, gotcha. All right. What are you looking for, Roderick?
I would like to use... Let's see. Have sirens shown up yet? Anything with loud sirens?
Oh, yeah. Loud sirens are already starting. They're already
Damn.
coming. Sorry. First responders.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was, hoping like I could have like maybe a minute without loud noises that would ruin my heightened senses.
You got 30
But-
seconds.
Mm.
When shit happens in Chicago, it happens.
All right. If I've got about 30 seconds to heighten my hearing before the sirens get too close to fuck them up, I'm going to spend about 10 seconds trying to see if I can figure out a pinpoint for where there might be some heartbeat. I'll heighten my nose so I can see it's to see if I can smell some vitae.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, you do smell. You know what Vitae smells like. This thing
But
is
I want to figure
covered.
out where it is.
Okay.
Like,
I mean,
I want to see if I can figure out where to dig. Actually, you know, I'll just keep heightened senses smell up, trying to look for the vitae.
mm.
If it's that prevalent, I'm just going to use that. I'm going to smell for blood and vitae.
Okay. Go ahead, Ozzy. You can do it.
Thank you.
I put your responses in chat, Melody, for you.
Let's spend a willpower. I did have 3 successes, so it wasn't terrible, but I want more.
Okay. Go Kirk Fishing.
Didn't get a crit, but I did get 5.
Okay. Well, with your heightened senses, and everything, you do smell this. You do smell vitaes in the air. Period. End of stop. Stop. It's just there have been enough people injured. You smell it. The particular parts is down in that massively two-part well of what was the basement and now was the secondary basement, more of the foundation. They all went down. There are bodies. there are expired ghouls, both fresh ones and old ones that have gone up in decay. There's ash again in the air. There are wounded kindred down in that hole. You also hear the cries of wounded ghouls, retainers, humans. You know this is a massive masquerade breach if shit's found.
First things first, we're looking for the ones that are alive, because the ones that are dead don't care about having their bodies burned to hide evidence,
Nope. And you hear at least
or
10...
getting soaked by fire engines, degrading the evidence.
You hear about 10, 15. It looked like it was a slow night over at the tower. You know, skeleton scaff.
I'm going to head in the direction that they're coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Kill the ears. Just rely on smell only at this point. And then I'm going to surge my strength, because base strength of 1 dot. Roderick is a fast weenie boy.
Okay.
Hey, I passed that rouse check, so I stay at hunger 2.
Okay. All right. And what are you doing, Ozzy? Are you gonna help Roderick?
Oh, is he killing the live ones?
No, he's trying to dig them out to make sure they know to stay quiet.
Well, in the sense of any of the human ones. Given Ozzy, would the effect on his humanity be instantaneous, or would it be...
We roll after
at the
session,
end?
so
Okay, so he's still,
you're still
for
fine.
all intents and purposes, acting 5, not
Yes,
2.
correct.
Okay, because brutal feed would be in use
Well, here's the-
reliably right
Here-
now
okay,
if
so
it was a 2-ish.
Here's for stains. You crew them. You won't do anything with your humanity till after, so we can
Okay.
roll all that at once. And it's
Okay.
for each stain, it's not one off of your humanity. Once you take that roll, if you pass it, you're good. If you fail it, you only lose 1 humanity.
Oh, so I
Yeah.
could take, in theory,
You could take 10. You could take 10 stains
as
right
long
now.
as I roll 1.
Well, oh, no. If you took 10 stains, there's different rules for that.
Oh.
Okay, if you took 7 stains.
Like, if you took... You're at humanity 5?
Yeah.
You could take 5 stains in this session and theoretically stay at humanity 5 with no major repercussions.
All you'd have to do is 1 roll and you're done.
Yeah.
Right, no, I
6,
understand
yeah.
the resolution, but...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that,
there's
it's
no
just a
cha-
matter of perspective and how Ozzy would act in this moment. So thank
It-
you for that, because I was going to be
Yeah.
a 2 and just be like, brutal feed, brutal feed, brutal feed, and just,
Just
Yeah,
be
no.
terrible. But
yeah,
no,
be
you're not-
fucking murderous, because that's what
Yeah.
a 2 is. Like,
Yeah.
I gave you your result, Melody, in chat. So, yeah, he's going down to save survivors. So, are you going to help him as well?
yeah. Prowess is still up, so I can pull them out a
Mm-hmm.
little bit easier.
Okay. Well,
If there's any that I don't like, Fist of Cain might be used to ash them out.
well, they're pretty much, the harpy. There is the harpy's there. The keeper of Elysium's there. Yes, Melody, but 10 feet from that other person.
A lot can happen in the shadows, is all I'm going to say.
This is fair. So you're seeing the harpy, the keeper. You see on and off hands. There, it looks like maybe there was one primogen because he had to go in there, but it looked like an off night for the tower, which actually is a good thing. Noli did not cause too much death, but you don't know who did this yet, so it's fine. No worries. We'll handle that later.
As I'm pulling people out, we can figure out the boons later.
Yes. Melody, is there anything else you're going to do, or are you going to transform to help?
Oh, she wants snackies. At least
Following
unmute
the
and
hood.
say you're hanky.
I'm following the hood.
Okay. I will put that into note. And as we fade over to D. Written and Anole, you've now, your blood bonding both Juggler and Mordecai. Or Modius, sorry.
So, what he would do is he would top himself up. Use the app to keep himself topped up. He would give Modius the equivalent of 3 vitae.
Okay.
And then he would pull the stake. And he's going to wake Modius up and pull the stake before he deals with Juggler.
Okay!
What could go wrong?
You make the plan, you get them to the plan. They do something completely off of the plan is now destroyed. Right! Okay.
You didn't have a plan when we started. You already said that. We didn't
This is
fuck
true.
anything up.
No, this is true. I never thought you would be waking up Modius, ever.
Juggler's the Anarch, right?
Guys.
Yeah, so
Somebody
Modius.
followed and made a pact with the dark evil shadow, and you didn't see this coming.
No, I did not. So
It's really simple. Okay, Anole's right. Anole, we can't rely on the elevator, so we're going to have to go back down. And Morgan's is not confident that he will succeed moving 2 coffins unmolested through the sewers without anything else collapsing on them. So these people have to be mobile.
okay.
And
Actually, before he does that, he's going to say, Anole, get the door.
close it or open?
Close the door.
Closed, locked. Okay, so can you apply unerring pursuit on someone while they're unconscious?
Well, to do that, you would have to get out of the ward circle that you just completed while you were inside it by closing the door.
Oh,
Yeah.
They're
The
gonna-
one that was designed to hold Ferox.
they didn't know about that though.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Actually, you know what? Let's retcon that. Because
Ross didn't know
I should
something.
have stopped and asked for consent, and I did not, and I apologize.
No, I am cool with it, and
Okay.
Anole would do that. Like,
Okay.
should I? I think I have something that they could do to follow him if he escapes. I could try that.
Well, Modius is on our side. He's tower. That's why we're starting with him. By the way, don't go out of that circle.
Oh. I look down at it, but I assume they see some occult shit.
There was some Tremere shit done. Yes.
Oh. Makes sense why you kept them here.
Yeah. And I can get around it to get to the door handle and let you back out, but given what just happened, I need some contingencies to make sure that nothing like that happens again.
Question
So-
for you: the outside of this door, they can knock on it, correct?
The outside of that door, it's the little, so there's the elevator, right, and then there's a little
I know.
foyer, and then there's the vault. So she closed the door between the foyer and the vault,
Okay.
and that completed the circle.
Right. I
yes.
understand that. So if somebody was to touch the door, what would happen?
The ward is on the inside of that door,
So nothing.
so they can knock on it. It's locked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So, as you're talking, you hear. Are you guys okay? It's Penny.
We are okay. Don't come in.
They
Uh,
got down here fast.
You guys, it's not our building.
Hard to stab that puppy.
Don't come in.
That's fine, but we need to get you out. The Melody, Ozzy, and Roderick, they all went over to the tower. It's down. It's gone.
We're going out the other way.
What other way?
I'll text you later. Get out of here.
We're fine. We're okay.
I didn't touch here.
I already have the people surveying right now. They're fine. They're telling me so far things are good.
Okay.
I'm
I
not coming
hear
in.
Anole whispers to him silently.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What does she whisper?
Anole is, I didn't touch here.
Thank you.
I need to know if you guys
I
are
appreciate
okay.
it. We are okay. We are taking care of some guests. I will be out shortly.
Please tell me you're leaving him there so we can talk and discuss about this stuff later, right?
I've got to do this, Penny.
Morgan!
And that is when Morgan is pulling the stake from Modius.
And Mortius is just like laying there. He's having probably the best nap ever. He's been like that for quite some time. And as you fed him, he starts to open his eyes and starts to become slowly animated.
Question.
Huh?
In their research of Modius,
Mm-hmm.
would they have uncovered if he was bondable or unbondable? Because that's something Ozzy would have looked into just for his own
Edification.
protection. Yeah.
Give me a minute and let me look for you. It's an excellently good question. I'm looking this.
Given that he was in Daly's basement, that's something Ozzy would have shared.
I mean, fair enough. Give me a minute. I am looking for. They do not have him listed. It looks like. Let me see.
Well, if it's not listed, then
Yeah,
he's
unless
not-
the character
he's
sheet says
bondable.
otherwise, yeah.
That's what I'm looking at right now.
And I'm not sure if that would have retconned how they approached that situation, but it is worth mention because Ozzy's very much about know thy enemies and know better than thy friends.
Yeah.
Especially as of the last, well, since he picked up the crown.
Well, I mean, you have to do that to know whether the crown is a friend or an enemy, just given the clans involved.
Exactly.
All right, let me see if they've got a 20.
Also, this session has got me eating ice cream fucking out of the cart, so thank you guys for that.
That means it's a good session, right?
Fuck yeah.
The only thing that, well, let's see. You do know. I'm gonna give you this. You do know that he is. I believe this is correct. Modius is a Toreador, and that he is a child of Annabelle, the Toreador Primogen of Chicago.
So, should in theory be fine based off of research.
Does this mean Anoli's going to cause another war in about 2 seconds?
I think it's caused.
I'm gonna use what I have here for 20th edition. He is not. He does not have unbondable. So,
He is bondable.
So bondable
short.
is yes.
And yeah, I mean, Morgan knows that blood of a certain potency is required to wake up kindred of a certain vintage. So that's actually why he's doing this, because he needs, he needs them to actually wake up.
Yeah, absolutely. So he starts to open his eyes up and look around.
Modius. My name's Morgan Daly. I rescued you from Maxwell's residence where you were staked. The tower in Chicago just fell. It just collapsed. I can get you out of here, but between rescuing you from Maxwell and this, you owe me a life boon. Or we can just put the stake back and call it good.
Sorry, I forgot to mute myself. He looks over at Morgan, and he pops Majesty.
Ah, fuck.
Okay. What am I
Yeah.
rolling?
Composure and resolve.
Okay.
Difficulty? Crit 9. Happily, somebody did turn around and V5 his stats, so that's what I'm looking at right now.
Okay.
Yeah, by somebody, she means Onyx Path because it's in Let the Streets Run Red.
No,
guessing
it's
it
not,
only
in
is-
the, it's not in the Streets on the Run. I just looked for his sheet. So I looked over on White Wolf Wiki.
I'm guessing that roll that as well.
Can I use
They gave him 5 presents.
Oh
can
yeah,
I use
they absolutely would.
Unswayable Mind?
That is a part of what you can use to help you roll out of this. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I got all successes, but I don't have I don't have that pool. So
What did you get for your successes?
it's not gonna beat a 9 crit.
Okay, that's fine.
Did you already rouse your data doodle?
I don't think they would have kind of out of it right now, so I didn't think it would be fair to think that. They're just like, wow, I just did a war crime on a whim.
Okay, I'm gonna burn a willpower.
Okay.
And welcome to the Anarchs.
He doesn't know. He doesn't realize what's been going on. He just got out of being staked for quite some time. And somebody's telling me he owns a life boon? How about you slow your roll there?
How about a double crit 11?
You're not affected by the majesty then.
All right, at least one of us in.
He's,
Well, and the one who isn't is who is contained, so it doesn't matter.
he just looks at Morgan when he pops majesty and then sits up. Just tilts his head a bit and gets out of the casket.
Okay. All right. I'm going to be rolling compel.
Okay.
And I just rouse charisma and am not hungrier.
Yeah. And compel.
Compel is charisma and dominate versus int and resolve.
Thank you. He has. Oh, I love this character. 1, 2, 3, 4. Int and resolve. What's this resolve? Remember to thank the God. Oh wait, what's does he have a blood po- Oh, I love to sing. Yes. Hold on. Now I gotta go play with something for a moment. Because I did not expect you to do this to me. But this is fine. I'm happy we're doing this. I have to go over and get a sheet. I'm actually giddy about this.
Junie,
Yeah.
check your Zoom DMs real quick.
Yes.
Would that have any impact on their scene?
She's observing.
Understood.
Give me 1 second. I have to find out how much I'm getting because old boy is going to be rousing for this. And old boy has a higher blood potency than I'm used to playing.
Speaking of, does the blood bond... can Morgan feel a blood bond there?
It's a 1.
Okay. Does that change his pool? I don't recall.
No.
Or does that just change? Okay, that just changes.
You
okay.
sound like you've put a towel over your microphone.
Still using
Sorry.
the voice of Hardestat instead
Yeah.
of this inside voice.
It's inside voice. So yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I got that and that. Give me a second. I gotta roll. Oh, even better. What's my success?
Let's see. 1, 2. Messy crit 8.
Rolling. Spending willpower. Two, 4, 6. Has a crit 10, do ya?
All right.
Blood
well,
potency's a bitch, man.
I've showed you mine. You've showed me yours. Can we actually talk now, or are we just going to throw disciplines around while the tower crumbles around us?
What are you talking about? You pulled a stake out of me. I'm grateful for that. And then you tell me I have a life boon, but you say nothing about the tower crumbling. How about you started with the tower crumbling before we got to boons?
I did tell you about the tower crumbling.
Oh, really? I don't remember that. Oh, that's why I was staked and unresponsive and really wasn't paying attention at the time.
Pity. Anyhow, so we are in a basement below the Daily Center. The tower across the river just collapsed.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to get out of here or stay?
Well, are you holding me hostage? Just like Maxwell?
If I was holding you hostage just like Maxwell, you would still be staked and would either just be sitting here or be pawned off to the person most advantageous for me to give you to.
Well, that would just make you as bad as Maxwell.
I think we can both agree that it's a good thing that I'm not.
Your terms? Besides what you consider a life boon?
Well, it doesn't have to be from you.
Didn't you say you wanted a life boon from me?
I'm willing to accept a reasonable substitute if you have one to offer.
Let's see. Who's the Prince of Gary?
Ozymandias.
He even took that away from me. Nice.
Maxwell has been plotting with the Sabbat.
Have you told my sire this yet?
I've told a few people.
Well, being I'm no longer Prince of Gary, I have very little in the way of giving you anything. I could give you 2 major boons, maybe 3. A life one, that's going to be something you're actually saving my life from. It's taking a nap.
How about keeping a skyscraper from falling on you while you're taking a nap?
Are you going to threaten me by bringing this building down on me?
No, but the fact that a adjacent one just fell and both buildings suffer from the same problem is relevant.
Well, show me this building that has fallen.
Tell you what.
Yes, Enola, you can.
I'll show you within a night. If I'm able to show you that this building is compromised and
You told me a building just fell. Show me the building.
we're, in case you hadn't noticed, we're in a basement. It will take some time to do that.
Then how do I know that the building has fallen in the time that you said it was falling? You need a night to produce a fallen building that has already fallen? We're in a basement. Yes. Open the door. Let me out and let me see this building that's fallen.
After we revive Juggler under the same terms. Unless you want to carry Juggler.
He has this really evil grin. Don't threaten me with things I would love to do. Especially if I could throw that man into a pile of burning wood.
Very well. I'll give Juggler to you to dispose of or recoup a life boon from as you see fit, and show you the tower which has fallen. And I'll do it tonight.
What are you looking for, Enola?
They're trying to read him. Trustworthiness. I mean, he's clearly got pissed off with Juggler, and so they're basically just trying to read him, his motivations, ticks. They're trying to get insight into this guy. They might still be under Majesty, but they can still.
He wants to get out. He has actually no qualms with this man. He doesn't even know who he is. He might like the man only because of a bond, but he doesn't know. He knows jack and shit about this man. Daly is not in his world nor his perception. He wants to go out and see what has happened because he is a very dedicated member of the Camarilla and does support the Camarilla all the way. So for him to try and run, it's more the fact if he wants to see what's happened to believe this man. He does not believe Morgan. He's thinking he's going to tell him whatever he wants to keep him in this room.
And on that note, Morgan is going to walk over to Juggler, heft him out of the coffin, and say, "Here." Just holding him by the collar, holding him out to Modius. "Here you go. You want to take him with us?"
Sure. And we'll
There you
go
go.
over and fireman carry him.
I'm going to take you to see the foundations of this building. Then we will go up and out so that you can see the other. Agreed?
Sure.
Morgan will go around the outside of the circle to the handle for the door and pop it open to break the circle. So Enola's free. If the storyteller allows that.
Yeah. That's fine.
Does he still have Majesty up?
He has managed. Yes, he still has managed to stab.
Still looking at him. They're just going to follow along quietly.
He'll point to Enola and go, "What is your name?"
Nole?
Pleasure, Enola. Please, you first.
They're gonna
And I
walk
assume-
ahead.
Is Penny still there or did Penny leave?
Penny's still there. She's waiting.
Hey,
Penny,
we have guests.
meet Modius. Modius? Penny. Until recently, she was my assistant. She's recently been promoted.
And he'll smile and nod to Penny, pleasure and congratulations. And Penny's just like, yeah.
Let's
Turn
get in the
around.
elevator. We need to go down one floor to demonstrate some damage, and then we'll go up to the surface and see the state of the tower across the river.
What tower?
Shall we?
Oh, God. And you guys go in and you go down. While you guys are going down, we'll go over to this group. I know exactly, we do, that roll happens at the end of session. It's at the end. It's always been. Because if you gain any more stains, you got to roll another remorse.
Yeah.
No, one at a time, I do.
I want to separate them in case I continue to fuck up.
No! You
at all?
don't know!
Okay.
It's not how this
Nope.
works. It's not how any of this works.
Only at the
yeah.
beginning
We're
of-
on the night
I thought
train
the
to
book had said he could separate
Whitesville.
them.
Bam,
Oh.
bam! Alright. So you two are pulling bodies up. Yes, no, what's up?
Yeah.
Okay.
And still fist of caning people that I don't think will reciprocate, probably.
So out of the 15 that you found, I would say, let's do percentages.
Oh, are any of them showing signs of their beast trying to take bites out of me as I'm getting them out?
Well, for the humans, you save 80% of them. A couple of them perish as you are moving them because they were too injured to move. For the kindred, oh, even better. You save 40%. Some of them he had to fist a king because they were starting to get overly angry, and 5 hunger kind of does things to kindred. And while you're probably pulling out one of the people out of the thing, Roderick, you see the mist. And you know who the mist is. The mist just kind of goes away and turns a corner and leaves.
I did text everybody.
I think I'm gonna have to follow the mist.
Ozzy?
I'm gonna get shot again.
Well, while the cat's away, Ozzy will play.
We're all gonna get shot again.
No, I'm
We're
gonna
on
keep
the
pulling out
night
people
train
as
to
needed, but
Whitesville.
I might get a little bit more handsy with the kindred that are hunger 5, and maybe take a nibble.
Oh, great. Fantastic. Even better.
Not enough to diablerize,
fist
but
cane.
enough to, put them to sleep.
Ah, okay. So as the cleanup crew is coming, because those sirens are almost right up top of you, are you going to point to the people that do and do not need to be out? Yes, you. Because somebody decided to go and follow a mist.
I'll first look around to make sure Roderick's not around and be like, nope, they're all dead. Carry on.
And they will start cleaning up. The special cleaning crew will go to Ozzy, recognize him as his title, and say, may we extract?
By all means.
And they will start
But
taking...
do be careful of... at last I saw where Roderick was going. There
Okay.
may be something going on in that direction. You'll probably want to do that last.
They nod. And as they leave, Gwen comes up to you and says, you might
Let me,
want to... You might want to follow your friends. You may or may not be able to point this to somebody completely different than what has happened. Shift blame.
Oh, that's the plan. And with that, Ozzy will take after where Roderick was last going.
She will point out to Ozzy before he leaves. I know he was my prince once, and he's not any longer. But he roams freely, and your mist is following him. Do be on their heels.
And should I find him unworthy?
What Bruja isn't unworthy?
The ones that betrayed Clan, betrayed the Camarilla.
I believe that's between you and the Archon to decide, is it not? I'm nothing more
Praxis
than a
it
humble
is.
sheriff.
Praxis it is. And with that, Ozzy will actually make haste.
Okay, so I need you, Melody, please, to do a wits and awareness, please. You are actually on the heels at the moment. Melody looks slightly defeated now. Just gently defeated. We're not sure why she's defeated. But at some point, we will find out how much she rolled. Or what she rolled.
4. Sorry.
You're fine. He's tried to easily, like, go in and out of places, but you have been right on their heels. And he's even tried to shuck off the coat, put something on, but you've seen him do this. He doesn't know who's following him. And he's trying all the normal Monday ways to do such.
Doesn't work when the air is what's following.
Exactly. And he will start and turned around and he'll look around and he doesn't see it, but he feels it. And that's where Roderick starts to catch up with the mist. Now, are you going to let him see or give him a clue? Because soon after Roderick, you can start to see Ozzy's coming almost right behind him.
Full speed. Almost
They
excited.
know who I'm following, so that's their problem. I'm just following. Stupid.
Yeah. If he's coming full speed, Roderick will put a hand out while trying to stay hidden from Maxwell.
Prowess. Arms. King. Past. Past. Fame.
All right, we're at 4 stings!
So you're rolling one die.
I know, right?
I didn't say I was going to use them on Roderick.
4, 6.
No. I'm just
I
talking
know.
about
I
when it
know.
comes to the state. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. No,
So
you're...
he's turning around and trying to diss anyone he thinks is following him. And he has tried to do a stealth roll. 2.
Let's do a rouse.
8. He did only a 7 crit to try and disappear. I want wits and awareness from all of you. Please and thank you.
4.
4.
Come on, Roderick. I believe in you.
Ow.
4 crit.
God damn. Anybody want to expend willpower at this moment?
Yeah, I might as well.
I'm just reminding you all that that is possible.
I
Yeah,
cannot
sure.
because I only had 4 die in that pool, and both of my black die were the crit.
Oh shit. What'd you say?
6 crit.
Okay.
Poor crit. I've only got so many points here.
No, I know. So you lose him for a minute. For those that did the crits, I will give you guys a moment that you guys can see him. Turn a corner.
Shadows are gonna reach out at him and slam him against a wall before he can turn that corner.
No, you see him turn the corner. That's your crit.
Oh.
So it's the shadows come back. Yeah, you just missed him. Are you
I'm
continuing?
gonna blink to that corner.
Okay. Give me another. What's in awareness?
Pass the rouse check for the blink.
At this point,
I'm gonna
I
blood
am-
surge my wits also.
Mm-hmm.
Failed that one. Hunger 3.
squirrel, and I'm following him.
Okay.
What direction he came from. He's clearly seen somebody at this point, so the mist is
Yes.
slow.
Spending a willpower. 4.
Do you see him? He rolled a 3.
Mm.
He thought he had beaten you guys. And you let them? You let both of them know?
Silently, trying to not give it away.
And he turns around and tries to go down an alley. He's trying to get away from you guys. He's trying to run and move.
Silent movement and Eyes of the Beast.
Okay.
Still tailing him.
Oh, you can see him now. He got away from you for a moment to turn a corner. Fair, only if they had 8-ball with them.
I'm not close enough to take out his kneecaps yet, and if I'm gonna do that, I'm taking him out.
This is fair. And as he turns an alley to try and dish you guys follow.
100%.
The alley is one of those stereotypical alleys. You know, like the one that you killed the La Sombra, Ricky's uncle in. It's a long, narrow passageway between several skyscrapers.
Is it a dead end?
It is not a dead end. However, he's not running fast enough to get to the other side. It's a full city block. It's a full city
Just knock
block.
over your tea again.
I almost did. A full city block. So it's not a quick alley.
Okay,
I'm moving
so
there.
it's time to be terrible.
Are we being gangster?
My turn.
Well, now his patience is gone,
I
so
am
yes.
I am making 3 rouse checks. 1 to surge my composure. 1 to use blink to cut him off. Rapid reflexes to draw the gun that Morgan gave him months ago with the dragon's breath.
Oh shit!
And then click boom in his face.
You steal my kill?
He does that.
Well, he scared the shit out of the squirrel.
It's in the job description.
Okay, I managed to pass all 3 hunger checks.
Oh.
So
Oh no.
We're-
Oh no.
yeah, we're just it's time to just be terrible. So
I'm gonna wait to see how
Right.
that panned out before I make my move.
6 for the composure because it surged. 4 for the for the firearms. 1 because of a specialty in revolvers. You know what? My search for unerring aim also passed, so it's happening at a difficulty 1.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Well,
And another die for discipline bonus because is it because I am using lightning strike.
Okay.
I'm rolling. Whoa.
I am going to spend willpower.
How many? 3.
That's 2.
Okay. It is difficulty 1, and and I got 6 successes.
Okay, give me a second. Because I am now looking. I'm looking.
Does he? He's in Let the Streets Run Red also.
Yeah, I already found him. He only has 3 fortitude. That's what I'm checking to see.
How many dots of celerity does he have?
What a
Not
memento.
enough.
Because if he has 5, he has 4. It's difficulty 1, and he can do nothing to stop it.
Yep. Hence why I looked to see what level of crap I could do with this because.
Did we just make gangbang him?
Like,
He's got Defy Bane.
because and also if he survives this, he also then has to make a frenzy. He also has to make a fear frenzy check at difficulty 4 because oh shit, that was fire right in his face.
Yes. Let's see. He has a.
And he won't be able to get far because there's 2 double messy crit 13 arms of Arman going up his pant legs and popping off his kneecaps.
Okay,
with
so
Fists
wait.
of Cain enabled.
So 4.
There's
and
also a
3
flying
is
polar bear involved if he survives this, so this just gets worse.
So he's
So
gonna be scared.
10.
He's gonna be turtling because there's just gonna be a crunch as
Okay.
he crumbles.
How much does he take with that round?
Okay, so Dragon's Breath, downside, it has no damage modifier.
Mm-hmm.
Upside, because it's fire, it's all ag.
Okay, how much ag?
6.
Okay. Now, with 6 ag,
Uh-huh.
brings him down to 4.
Oh fuck! I killed him.
So with his Double Messy 13, Roderick,
Well, that he gets to actually fight off.
he's got.
Or
Two,
at least
Fight
try
off
to dodge.
shadows?
he's got.
He can dodge.
Does he pass his frenzy?
That's
he,
fair.
he did not.
Can he dodge while frenzied?
I don't think he can.
I don't think he can.
Let me roll his frenzy first.
Oh, fuck.
You guys are gonna kill him before I get a chance, aren't you?
Roderick's just gonna be like, oh
No.
fuck, I killed him.
And it's just boom, shadows go torpor, and then a bear lands on him and he turns into a pile of ash.
He did not pass his frenzy.
Roderick doesn't aim that gun at somebody where he's gonna go, oh shit, I killed him.
He has 4 celerity.
Can you pop abilities while frenzied?
You can pop physical disciplines
Yeah.
while frenzied. Celerity
Noted.
is among those.
Noted.
So,
Oblivion is mental. You cannot use that while frenzied.
This is true.
Double
I still
noted.
get the chance to roll a persuasion him with a teddy bear, right?
I'm gonna allow you to while I'm looking up celerity to see which things.
Fleetness?
Let me soaringly bear drop Fist of Cain. Shit, I just dropped the dice in the trash can.
I would say he's.
That one does not count.
I would say.
Wait, is this poor fucker getting hit with 3 fists of Cain in one turn?
Basically.
He is so done.
Okay,
These guys
here-
are
Need those
over,
kneecaps,
haha.
it's fine.
He got followed by the worst possible trio from this coterie.
Okay,
What were the
here, dexterity
pretending?
and my dex and athletics.
Ozzy's excuse. I wasn't sure if you were going to hit.
I rolled the dex and athletics.
Hold on, I'm rolling dex
Okay.
and his celerity to see if he can dodge and use fleetness. Before he gets hit with the
The death hands. The death fistadoodles.
and I'm supposed to beat a. He's trying to dodge, and you're getting me with a 13 crit.
Double messy crit, yeah. Like, I wish I were joking, but it's literally a double.
No, I'm shaking my head. He does not.
Oh shit! Goodbye kneecaps. Hello, daddy.
The bear, not daddy.
So those
Close
knee caps get popped.
Yeah, you just hear blood curdling crunches as he
Um,
starts falling backwards or collapsing into himself.
Just
Alright.
as a point of order, any scenario involving a unarmed human body versus a polar bear, the polar bear is daddy.
Well, I thought the polar bear was mommy because hello, mommy.
No, not in this case.
Yeah,
It's still
well-
daddy.
Bitch wants her coke.
And I think I'm gonna get it. Because I've only got 5 dice and 2 of them popped up crit. They're all successes.
So that's 7 crit. Or were one of the crits on the blood die?
No, the blood die failed.
I thought you said they all popped up.
You said they all popped up.
successes.
All the whites did.
Oh yeah, all the whites did.
Okay, so 5 crit.
Yeah, not a messy.
And he's already torpid due to damage.
Well, he has 7. He has 10 health. I did all the math.
Junie,
Yeah.
add +5 to my damage roll and make it lethal
Yeah, make it all
for
ag.
Fists of Cain.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's what I was waiting for.
Yeah.
Good night,
So the
sweet
blood
prince.
hunt's done now, is it?
I mean, if he survived with 1 health, I would be surprised.
No, because he had 10 health complete. The shotgun itself took 6 ag. That
I mean-
wiped him down to 4.
Strictly speaking, it's a Taurus Judge, which is a kind of revolver, but I mean, it was using more or
It's
less
dead.
shotgun ammo.
Oh god.
I thought that the thing that Morgan had given you was a 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum with incendiary tracer.
At.
Functionally
Yeah,
the
that
same,
it-
but
yeah. Okay, yeah, that's true. Yeah,
So
I would
that's what
argue
he
that
was
that's
using.
worse to get hit with than the Dragon's Breath from a Jud.
I would still want to treat that as a Dragon's Breath because the alternative is treating it as Ralphus, and Ralphus is busted.
Hey, Junie, since it was a double messy, I'm gonna go with Clan Compulsion of Ruthlessness. I'm gonna say that was pretty fucking ruthless.
Yeah, think?
I mean, Melody feels better now. It was not Prince Snackies, but I did murderize a pain in my ass.
It was
Yeah,
a
you just
savage.
fall on him and he ashes out at the very end. Doesn't
mean-
matter that he was halfway through the process to start with.
I mean, you do your thing very, very efficiently, Ozzy, and then all of a sudden you see, boom! And literally, it's a polar bear, and as the polar bear has slammed its ass down on the concrete, Maxwell just ashes.
Oh, I thought that was Jackson. Fuck.
No, that was Maxwell.
You're gonna hear Ozzy say that back.
Bear's just gonna look at him a little bit concerned for a minute there.
You'll hear a familiar voice behind you go, well, do you fucking feel better?
Who the hell am I giving paws up to?
Gwen.
Also, I passed the fear frenzy check for myself
Good.
because that fire was really close to me too.
Just a little, it's a touch.
Oh fuck.
Well, you might as well want to go to your friends now, shouldn't you?
Gonna look over to Roderick. We're good here? Is that the real one?
We're good for now. Still got to deal with the Manox. And he starts heading back to the rubble.
While
Squirrel is
Yeah?
going to hop on Roderick's shoulder.
While you guys are heading back, Morgan and Anole. Where you headed?
Morgan would have taken the elevator back down, assuming it keeps working.
It's still working. It's no
Okay.
problem.
More-
Anole
and-
did not bring down that building.
He will. Well, I mean, it's your job. You fuck with us. That's kind of your job. So,
I mean, if I didn't fuck with you, who would?
Tanari.
Oh, no, I don't mean physically fuck. I mean mentally fuck.
Tanari.
Okay, fair enough.
How about metaphorically fuck?
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not here for the, yeah,
We know Valentine's Day is
Metaphorically, that's
tomorrow.
life.
Ah, screw Valentine's Day. I
So-
go for the 15th. All the chocolate's half off.
That's half off chocolate day is an important holiday.
It is.
So we're gonna go back down to the sub basement where we met Warneka, and Morgan's going to point out to Modius all of the cracks and all of the points that indicate that this building's in trouble.
And I think Anole at that point will speak out. It's not the only one like this.
We'll see that in a moment.
Show me this tower.
You see these cracks? Yes.
Yes, and they can be repaired if you know how to take care of your building.
If
That's in
Well-
progress. Let's go see that tower I promised you.
Thank you.
And I'm sorry, were you going to say something, Anola?
I think when they get up, Anole's going to go on social media and look for images because that's honestly the easiest way.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they're going to take an elevator back up to the first floor. Gonna walk out into the lobby of the Daily Center, walk out the front doors, and take Modius to where they can see where the tower should be.
And this is the first time you two have seen this. There's nothing standing. Where the tower was a beautiful lakeside view, or beautiful riverside view. You knew it was the crown jewel of the Camarilla of Chicago. It gleamed. There is nothing. All you see is rubble, and you could see actually where the foundations start. It went that deep. The tower is gone.
And there's
Anole's
still
gonna need a moment. I guess would be what would it be for composure to not freak the fuck out?
Composure and resolve is pretty much your go-to at the moment
Okay. Okay.
all right.
for both of you.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up.
They knew that they were doing this, so can I rouse composure?
Sure.
They do not get hungrier.
Morgan is also going to rouse composure and also did not get hungrier.
That's shoot.
Flat 4.
Oh wait, I didn't roll that right. I
You're
forgot to roll my blood dice.
yeah, that's fine. You're holding on. You're holding together. You see Mordius is just standing there like, wow, that's impressive. He totally passed.
I'm gonna use a willpower because I really don't want to.
Penny
okay,
is
so 4
just
successes.
okay. Penny's at humanity 8, so she's just sobbing and it's just real tears right now.
Actually, oh no, wait. I guess I would have only been 2 successes. Sorry.
Okay, you see where Penny's crying?
Yeah.
And you know your humanity is right there or very close to it. You're just breaking down because you know it was you and it was all your fault. You don't know how many people have died. You have no idea who has survived and who is dead. This is to quote Back to the Future. This is heavy, man.
Okay. They're gonna step back for a bit.
You owe me. Both of you do. Morgan's going to say that to Modius and to Anole. Then he's going to turn, head up, shoulders back, walk towards the bridge.
Marty's just tilts his head for a moment. He'll turn and walk. He'll wait until Morgan is out of sight, and then he will turn and catch a taxi while dialing a number.
Can Anole use unerring pursuit on him?
Do you?
I mean, they have to literally have to watch him as
Do
they go.
you? Do you have it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Remind me what for that, because I don't have the book open for it.
What book is that on, Rod? I can't read lips when you're chewing.
Sabat.
Well, can you give them the roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
The roll for it is resolve plus aspects.
Okay. And
He's gonna take the staked juggler. He's gonna get into a taxi of some undiscriminate person who may or may not know a lot more than what he seems to be, and tell him to go to the Succubus Club.
4 successes.
So it's for 4 nights, correct?
Two nights, because it's a kindred.
Okay, cool.
Difficulty 1 on non-kindred, difficulty 3 if kindred.
Okay, sorry about that.
No worries.
Since when? It's been open for quite some time, Ozzy.
Oh, I was under the impression it closed back in 2019.
Nope.
Oh shit. Okay.
No reason for it.
So Anole is gonna text Roderick. How bad is it?
The response back is a lot of work. It's like a lot of work is going to have to be done to keep the first intact. Otherwise, well, you remember the WTC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Just less fire.
Anole has their network that they've sort of been keeping tabs on, right?
I'm sorry, you've been cutting in and out on that whole thing. What did you say?
Anole has contacts and activists. Would they know of a particularly dangerous group that's been active in the city for a bit? That at least was, or at least something somewhat kindred adjacent that could have.
They'll check into it. Don't know yet.
I do want to make one note about unerring pursuit, considering it's being used on a kindred right now.
Mm-hmm.
Obfuscate does not prevent the person who's using obfuscate from seeing themselves in a reflection, so from seeing their own reflection.
Okay.
Which means obfuscate
we'll deal with that.
does nothing to protect you from that power.
He only has a 1 in obfuscate, so I'm not worried.
Just letting you know.
Alright.
That's all.
And as you all come together, because you all will probably be around that building, as many kindred are at this moment, in shock and horror. We're gonna start over at Melody. How are you feeling at this time?
I'm having a great fucking day.
Okay.
Anoli's outfit wasn't scarring to me. I helped, or so I thought. And Maxwell's dead. He's the asshole that's been hunting me.
Ozzy, how you feel?
Metaphorically or literally?
Poor Logano's toes?
I don't know. Are you asking me to roll?
No.
Is that what we're doing?
No, I'm
So,
asking you how your
oh.
character is feeling.
To say worn thin in feeling like being on the cusp of either greatness or destruction is kind of where he's at, because he wants to take this, but he's holding back for the one time where it's not going to bite him in the ass.
Roderick.
It's not his time yet.
Fair.
Daddy.
Roderick, how you feeling?
Well, Maxwell is destroyed. Blood hunt complete. On the other hand, there's still a whole bunch of fucking anarchs that are going to have to pay for what happened. And unbeknownst to Roderick, the person that was supposed to be bait is no longer in the coteries' possession. So that's going to be a whole thing. When he finds out, which is probably going to be fairly soon. Because once the immediate catastrophe of making sure the masquerade is intact is done, he's going to be asking about that.
Morgan, how you feeling?
Enraged.
I didn't hear a damn word you just said.
Enraged.
Thank you.
No, Morgan Daly is furious right now. This is something that he has been fighting against for most of his own life. And it just was completed by someone from his coterie. He is pissed. He's going to be alternating between trying to help himself, trying to coordinate help, and probably calling the Succubus Club to let them know that before anything's done with that package, they need to talk.
Well, he's got to find out that they went to the Succubus Club.
Oh, he's met the Primogen, right?
Well, but he needs to know that that is where Modius went with Juggler. That's the issue.
Right. So his assumption would be that he's not going to be calling for Modius. He's going to be calling for Modius's sire to let them know what's going on. And that before anything permanent is done to Juggler, they need to talk.
We really shouldn't have given him up. We were gonna.
No, we
do
shouldn't.
that.
But I mean, by the same token, like as a player, I have a good idea that the storyteller's not bringing Daily Plaza down right now. As a character, there is no guarantee of that. He's just seen fresh cracks in the thing, and so how leaving him, you lose the bait and the trap. Taking him, that was just the cleanest way to do it.
Here's the thing I'm going to tell you about the Succubus Club before we go to Anole. Succubus Club will just say, why do we need to talk? We have what we want. And power click.
Oh, Morgan needs a new phone again.
That's fine.
Hang on, I've got to roll. You go to Anole, but
I am going to
Morgan
Anole.
needs to do a full fury roll.
No problem. Okay, Anole, how are you feeling?
They're feeling distant from themselves. At a moment's notice, they did something they never thought they would do. And they're crushed, but they also there's also the calm of it's already done and now it's just picking up the pieces.
This is fair.
They're seeing what they can assemble from this now, and they're not sure how they feel at this moment, other than muted. They're not sure where to go from here. Other than going through the motions.
That's fair. And as our good friend Morgan goes through a fury frenzy heading towards the Subheals Club, that is something we'll have to do offline because he may or may not survive Helena. With that, we end the session. So, Thorns and Roses, everyone. Or
Starting with
Melody.
Well, every time Melia has a good day, everyone else is on a murder rampage.
Yes.
I don't think I have any thorns. The roses are all how Melody feels right now, and we didn't reboot the router this morning, and I didn't have any issues today.
Nice. Yay! And we go to First Last, also known as Ozymandias.
Oh. Roses, great session. Emotionally drained, physically drained. I actually had to break out a carton of ice cream because I was like, oh my god, this is depressing. Oh my god, this is awesome. And I wasn't sure which emotion to really rely on. So I went with, the tried and true method of being a fat ass. Learned some things about the somber doodles. Had a bad time. A lot of us have to resolve stains. I'm so sorry.
Would you like to resolve your stain now, Mr. Mendiaz?
Yeah, might as well.
Oh, okay, so yeah, you're at what humanity?
I was at 5 humanity. I have 4
And
stains, so I have 1 die. Right?
You have 1 die, yes. If it is a pass, you're good. Erase all the stains, nothing else happens. If you fail, lose 1 humanity, and then erase all stains.
Dominate the path that it's
Done. Done. Check, please.
Is that humanity 4?
We can't see.
Oh, that's humanity 5 still.
He is
I'm fucking done. I can't be bad to be good.
Roderick, Thorns
Okay.
and Roses, and resolve your stain.
Well, Rose. Blood hunt on Maxwell complete. Thorn. I guess now Roderick is going to have to go on a roaring rampage of revenge all through Gary and eliminating the Anarchs.
Yeah.
It's going to be a time.
Uh-huh.
Also, let's double check here. Humanity 6, 1 stain. I have 3 dice. I only need 1 success. Haha! Exactly 1!
Yay!
Wow. That's all you need.
What about how's Anola's humanity looking after that?
How many stains
vicious
do I
fuckery?
have? Or do you want to handle these?
Storyteller.
What's your humanity at?
8.
Your humanity is at 8, which means you can get a maximum of 2 without being forced to make a terrible choice. So, storyteller.
I would say, oh, well, hold on. We're gonna go to get Anoli in a moment. We still have our favorite Ventro.
I think this was a great session.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no thorns. This was a great session. I had a great time. This character's probably going to die in the next 2 sessions, but this is great.
I do have a question for you.
Hmm?
You walk into a Succubus Club in a Fury Frenzy. What are you doing?
Well, I'm assuming on the way to the Succubus Club, there's, some harm done because it's a Fury Frenzy. Is that the case, or?
Probably. But I'm talking I don't care about what on your way to. You walked into Succubus Club. What do you do?
Does Morgan have enough control at this point to ask for the person that he was on the phone with?
You're in a Fury Frenzy.
So now, then we're doing what we have learned to do from the very first night as a kindred.
God, no. I will.
We're biting people.
You.
Oh.
Will you remember him?
Would Morgan be able to rouse maybe Flesh of Marble, Toughness, barrel weapons?
You're in a Fury Frenzy.
I'm
they're all
perma-bonded
physical,
to
right?
him. Do I need to worry about this?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, on the plus side, like,
If
you'll
he dies,
know
he'll
if he,
snap.
yeah, you'll know if he gets destroyed. You'll know, like, immediately. On the downside, you'll know immediately.
Would you like to do this the hard way or the soft way?
Let's
Soft
do
way
this
isn't an
the
option anymore?
expedient way.
Give me a what's in awareness.
Okay.
He's just fucking in survival mode. It's just like, I want to beat that bitch.
I had previously roused awareness. Does that carry over or no?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay. May I use my sight specialization for awareness?
I mean, you can certainly try.
Okay, I just didn't know if it was appropriate for me to roll.
No, that's fine. You know what? I'm gonna. Yeah.
Flat 6.
It does not beat her double crit 14. For obfuscate.
Okay.
Hold on! Gotta roll a thing, kids.
Is somebody about to get stuck? In an ideal world.
You will be trashing a club that a Methuselah lives in.
Oh, this is a bad plan. I know it. But that's just, I mean...
What? You've got Flesh and Marble. What else on?
Toughness, Defy Bane.
Basically, that little halo is going to be what's happening to the daily in the next 2 seconds.
Probably. I may be... we may have a wandering Tremere fill in for the last couple sessions of the season.
Somebody who has a kindred dual specialist does a called shot from behind your back and rolls 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 crit
Okay.
to stake
For
you.
a stake? Okay.
You go through half of the Succubus Club, and you get staked from behind. Nole! Thorns and roses!
They've got some people to contact. And talk to before they figure out what happened next. But Thorns, is for the technical issues. I wish I could have didn't sort of through those roses. I thought these were some fantastic scenes. I have a question. What are Anole's stains?
You
Existence.
get to.
Okay.
Please resolve your stains.
I don't have any dice to roll, do I, for this?
We always have one.
You always get one.
Okay.
So, fun fact. If Junie had said that Anoli got 3 stains, Anoli would have had to make a terrible choice.
So, did you pass or did you fail?
They failed.
You've gone down in 1 humanity. You are now
We're down to
humanity
humanity
6.
7.
Oh,
7.
7?
Yeah.
Okay. You are humanity 7 now. And before we end up the session, I know we're running a little late and I do apologize.
There's one more. Pennies.
I already resolved that and she passed.
Yes! Sorry, I shouldn't have been that happy about my daughter being, in good hands, but like a good neighbor, she has humanity.
I will say this before we end the session, and this will be a happy note. From Morgan's phone, Ozzy and Roderick, you receive a text and it simply states, "Your friend is here. He has been staked for breaching, and he has been staked for destroying our club, the Succubus Club. Collect him at your will, and you are lucky he has survived this long."
On my way. ... Send.
And with that, we are gonna raid.
Squirrel's gonna have a stroke.
We're gonna raid McStabbers. Thank you all so much for coming. Wait for next Saturday, and we will see you guys all later. Bye.
Don't pick fights with Methuselahs.
Yeah, don't. It's not gonna work. It's not worth it.
Bring the bigger stick.
Ah!
That.